And once again, this is like Bonspiel Curling Club. Since we do have 8 new teams who have not heard me talk yet, y'all get to hear me talk again. You're way too excited about this. Awesome. Number 1, please, as much as possible, keep your stuff in the locker room, in your car, or hang your broom on one of the broom racks. We're very tight on space in the war room. We appreciate it. 2, if you have not signed a waiver, please stop by the black card table where Christine is and sign a waiver. 3, Brooms Up will be here Saturday from 11 to 7 and Sunday from 10 to 3. Webcasting is available on YouTube, linked from our curldc.org website. Sheet B is our feature sheet, but we have live scoring from all 4 sheets. Tweet and Facebook your friends, or Instagram if you're like Slender 20. In which case you're not here. Both locker rooms are available. Bathrooms are in the Garden Ice House. There are actually 3 sets of bathrooms. You don't have to use the one right next to us if it's full or cold. This is the last straw, the next to last straw for the box game. How does the box game work in Potomac? If you make a clean draw to the 4-foot, no backing, no hitting walls, nothing funky, just a clean draw to the 4-foot, you scream, box! And physically take the box and put it by your rocks on your sheet. Or if you make a double takeout of your opponent's
I got them
box. Doubling your own out.
Jimmy, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clearly.
Oh. Check, check.
Check, check. Testes, 1, 2, 3.
I will come out and break the cowbell.
Classic.
KO.
Whoever has physical possession of the box
All right.
wins the box. So if you win it, grab it.
You got room? You got enough slack?
The Zonk box is already gone.
There you go. You got a little more there for you.
Fine. Quick reminder, please do hang your scores quickly. It helps our webcast scores up to date. Also,
I'm going to check Enrique's. Okay, good. Enrique's good to go too.
A bit of rules
All right, great.
for this game.
So we've been keeping the live stream going, so we are live.
We're
Our viewers
live?
can hear us. Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Oh, all right, fine.
We'll
do
just
a little,
hang out.
We'll do a little bit of pregame jibber jabber. I'll do the lead in. We'll do the introductions.
Yeah,
we'll get going, man.
No pregame swears, as is our normal tradition. Sorry.
I make. Well, it's not 10 o'clock, so I really should keep that down.
I feel like this is awful. It'd be nice to have that somewhere else. Too late.
Too late. Too late.
Almost ready. Good curling.
All right, well, I'll get Skip's mics on in a heartbeat. They are up. Scott, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Excellent.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clearly.
And we are live.
We are live.
We're streaming.
Awesome.
And we have 9 viewers.
Whoa.
Already.
We haven't even started.
Wow,
That's
haven't
right.
even started. Oh,
watching
bless your
the
hearts.
ice grow.
I tried to get some coverage while I scraped earlier today, but apparently there wasn't much demand for that. So,
well, it's their loss.
Sadly, yes. It was the most entertaining of scrapes.
Can we have a round of applause for Arthur, who's scraping now? Oh, is nipping the ice now?
I think, yes. Have a round of applause for
Yeah.
Arthur here. There you go, Arthur. He didn't even sign up to volunteer. He just showed up and was like, what can I do to help? And I said, you can take my job nipping, and I'll sit back here behind the booth.
He just showed up disoriented, and we put him to work.
I mean, one thing I've learned this year is just learn to outsource other jobs and, do what I want to do. Leadership, that's what it is. Yeah,
Delegating the hard work.
Yeah, that's right.
And it looks like Arthur is done with the nipping, and he's going to clean up the nipper.
Good curling.
Whoa! You think he's going to carry the? You think he's going to pick it up correctly when he puts it back on the mounting?
I don't know. Let's evaluate his form.
All right.
And Joe's helping with the broom. Look at that.
Oh man!
Excellent helping with the broom.
Well, everyone looks like the players are starting to take the ice. Let's welcome everyone to the National Capital Curling Center, home of the Potomac Curling Club.
Those first two you want way down by like 5.
All right.
Otherwise the on-ice noise is super loud.
Okay.
Well, okay. Let's.
And we also could
yes.
check on these too.
And both skips are wired for tonight.
They are wired
so
for
we're going to
tonight.
hear their direction.
Yes. Well, let's take 2 on the introduction then, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the National Capital Curling Center, home of the Potomac Curling Club and the 79th annual Francis Dykes Bonspiel. This is an all-men's tournament. All the teams have 5 or less years of experience, so this should be a quite an interesting show on the ice tonight. Let me introduce the rest of the crew. We have Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Joe. How are you?
I'm great. I'm happy to be here. And Enrique, how are you tonight?
I'm doing fine, Joe.
All
How
right.
are you doing?
And Scott is our operator tonight.
Hello.
Oh, what's happening, man? We got the best in the business here, so it should be a heck of a game. Scott, you got the lineups in front of you.
Yes.
Who we got playing tonight?
Playing for the Albany 2 team. That is the Stapleton rink. We have John Donahue playing first. Alejandro Buxo playing second. Dave Delisle is vice. Greg Stapleton is the skip. For Team Gillespie, which is a Potomac Curling Club team, we have Steve Kaltenbach throwing lead. Peter Brand Buren is second. The vice is Wilson Coe. And Guion Gillespie is the skip.
Okay, this is I believe the 4th draw of the day, so this is obviously coming out of the A event. We got 3 other games going. On Sheet A, we have Bucks County 4 against Philadelphia 1. Sheet C, we have Potomac 7 versus Bucks County 1. And on Sheet D, Ardsley versus Plainfield 2. We will provide everyone updated scores once those scores are hung. So stick with us, and we're ready to start our game.
I'm not going to lie, Joe. When you asked how we were doing, you didn't really even give time to answer. I feel like you're more concerned about this curling than you are about us. What's up with that?
I am, man. I came to talk curling.
Okay, fair enough. We'll talk afterwards.
I guess we can talk during. I guess I don't know. We can have a little jibber jabber.
I just want to be
Looks
heard,
like a nice
Joe.
centerline rock there.
Oh yeah, I would expect nothing less out of Steve Kaltenbach. He's your rare 5-year experience lead playing in the men's 5 and under Bonspiel.
Now for Ted Wilson's first rock here.
Actually, we have a substitution. Ted is not here.
Okay, so
John Donahue is
John
playing
Donahue, okay.
lead for Stapleton.
Watch out, Enrique. There we go.
a little bit long and inside the house, so looks like Steve's second shot. It's going to be a hit. Hopefully a roll behind the guard.
The tickets in your gift bag are for Friday dinner. Not Saturday. The tickets in your gift bag are for Friday dinner. Not Saturday.
They're doing okay.
They're sweeping hard there. If it
gotta
digs
hold
at
it.
the end, then it's going to be far inside, but it looks pretty good.
They get it the right way.
Just enough. We get no.
No, unfortunately. Yeah.
Still biting in the back there.
I think just a little down weight there, Enrique, or just maybe took off a little more than you'd expected.
I think that it curled more than he thought it would curl.
I
This
agree.
week the ice has been pretty straight here, especially on the early ends. And last night I played on this sheet and it was very straight for the first 3 or 4 ends. And then it started curling a lot in the later ends, but I guess this one curled more than he expected.
Oh,
A corner guard.
super corner guard.
Cornerist of guards.
Oh,
But the rock in the corner is on the other side. So.
I'd still be inclined to score that 100%. If you call it a corner guard.
I'll
It's a
tell you,
5 and under.
nobody puts Red Rock in the corner except that lead, who certainly did it on that rock.
They said corner, right?
And he gave it to him. He delivered.
Not halfway out.
He said the house is a circle. I don't understand what you mean by corner.
So it looks like Peter Van Buren's come around is going to stick around in the back 8.
Very nicely buried, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great line. Great shot by Peter.
Now, an explanation. The Francis Dykes Memorial Bonspiel, this is, I think, the 79th edition of it.
That's correct.
Is a tournament for men from the clubs from the East Coast of the United States that have 5 years or fewer years experience. So you don't expect to see a super high Olympic level of curling here, but maybe in a few years, some of these guys are going to be in the Olympics.
There's a handful of players. I know Sean Murray immediately comes to mind, who's probably, a pretty darn good player who won this thing quite some time ago.
And he got some very good placings in the U.S. Mixed Nationals.
Yeah,
he was second place a few times.
He's a multiple mixed medalist, that's right.
Yep.
One thing we're going to need to do, gentlemen, if I could send one of you on a mission, we need to figure out what colors each of the other 4 sheets are.
Sure, absolutely. Well, looks like on sheet D, Ardsley is throwing red rocks, so we got that one correct. And it looks like on sheet C, Potomac is throwing red rocks.
We got that right.
The way to go. And sheet A, can't tell quite just yet. This will be identify the name tags.
Not going to lie, Scott, I hope you thought the mission you would send us on would be a beer run. But okay, we have bartenders.
That'll be the
for
next
that.
mission.
All right.
So sheets B, C, and D, we have the colors correct. Sheet A, hold on to your hats. We'll check on that as soon as we can for those watching other scoreboards.
Red rock away.
All right, I believe that Philadelphia is throwing yellow and Bucks is throwing red.
Wow, I got all 4 of them right.
Scott, I'd
Out of
expect
the
nothing
get-go.
less, man. You are the operator extraordinaire anyway, so you have the A crew tonight.
That is literally the way they were written down on the bracket.
Don't tell them that.
And since we set the collars by the position in the bracket, it should be right. But it's not always exactly
right.
100%
That's right. That's right.
All right, so yellow going for a draw behind here for Potomac.
Still sitting in pretty good shape.
Sitting in the back of the house. They'd like something in the top.
Still got that center guard, which apparently switched colors.
Wilson trying to draw behind that red.
Vigorous sweeping.
Now, if Guillen had been sweeping this.
And there I think he just popped out.
Yeah, he won't trust his sweepers because he sweeps much better than everybody.
He'll tire himself
And look
out,
at that,
though.
he brought it all the way into the house.
Yeah.
All because of Guillen.
It's a team sport, Enrique.
The super sweeper.
Team sport.
Well, Enrique, clearly he was listening to your pre-game briefing to pop out and do that. So
Yeah, do not trust your teammates. Sweep your own.
Have you seen him sweep?
He's a good sweeper. He'll tire himself out, though. This could cost him in the end. Only time will tell, sports fans.
He was on my men's league team for the first half of the season, and he swept very well.
He swept
is
with
a
the strength
vigorous
of 2
sweeper.
men, you might say.
Right. We were a team of 3, so he swept for 2.
So this is Dave Dalal from the Albany 2 rink with his first rock. Looking like we're going to try to do some sort of soft weight hit.
It looks like it's just going to split
Looks like
that
it's
guard
gonna-
there.
But hey, that's not a bad miss. Get that
Nope.
center
No, it's
guard out of the
not.
way.
Nice split.
So a pro side miss. Guillon's going to put it right back, as he should.
On a random note, Joe,
Yeah.
the Philly team that is playing red on sheet A.
Yes.
I'm going to root for them because Dave Schmel, he's a good skip. I played against him in the B event finals of the Kaiser here at Potomac Curling Club.
Did you
So,
really?
yeah, he's a good gent.
All
He's
right.
done quite a lot for the Bucks County Curling Club.
That is for sure. That is
which
for sure.
has developed quite a lot in the last year or two. So
I am long overdue.
And they
For
do
a
have
trip
a
up there.
late season Bonspiel, I think in June.
May. I want to say May, but you might be right.
Might be
But
May.
that one's already filled up, I believe. It's
I believe it.
It's a hot ticket. So, but they got a few going on. They're hoping to be year-round ice, which would be unusual for the East Coast here.
But yeah, they've done a heck of a job over at that club.
Oh, back on our sheet, Yellow threw some rock in the house. That's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah,
you
they're
see what's
3
going
now.
on. Yeah, I know. It's fine. The people see what's going on. It's fine.
And now it's Dev's second rock. He's going to try to hit the shot rock and roll behind it.
Yeah, I don't need us to explain this stuff.
Nah.
But a hit roll would be very, very good for Red right now.
You know, he hit it the right way. He could double it too.
But then he'd roll
I would
left,
go the
though.
roll.
Well, you know, doubles are cool. I know. I whiffed on 3 of them last night.
I mean, maybe he wants. If he wants the box badly enough, he'll go for the double.
Well,
but-
yeah.
And oh, sweep it, you son of a!
Lost the box.
Could have had the box.
You have to yell at your skip after that sort of piss poor sweep.
You do. You do. Mr. Stapleton asleep at the switch. Dave threw a heck of a almost double.
I mean, to be fair, it is the first end. They're probably not going to ring the bell for the box game right now, but still.
No, but still, I mean, any double is satisfying.
The
especially in a
principle of the
5
matter.
under.
Look. Gian is sweeping, and it's not even a...
Oh, is he sweeping other people's rocks?
No,
now?
he's sweeping the ice, preparing for his shot.
He can't help himself.
Okay, yeah.
He's a machine.
He's the super sweeper,
He is.
the sweeping machine.
So here he is. I guess we're going to throw another come around.
The human Roomba.
It's slow. Got it.
Nice. I hear he times himself as well as he delivers that Guion. You know, quite the multifaceted curler. Pretty wide.
A
little up, a little up.
Super wide. Super
hot.
up.
That is that was close to.
That's a
board
great
raid.
shot if you're leading by 3 with hammer in the last one.
Indeed it is.
Which is
If it's the first end.
Or if you're the lead and you're up by
we can be
6.
tight. I think we can just even.
That is prime 5 and under curling right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we came to watch.
We've played the line plenty. I think it's getting faster already. Yeah, so that's fine.
All right, so as you can all tell everybody, we have our 2 skips mic'd up. Unfortunately, we can't talk to them. It's a one-way mic, so we couldn't have yelled at Mr. Stapleton to sweep that double out. But let's see if we can get a little listening to Albany.
I mean, it was heavy. By the time it got back here, it would have been.
That's not Albany.
Yeah, it was heavy. Great insight, Guion.
So a little
There we
less
go.
maybe. Right there. Idea is to be about there. In front of the tee is better. I'm going to throw just a standard draw.
It's really tight ice.
Uh-oh.
Running on the ice.
I do not like to see that personally. but
No need to run on the ice. Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Time's good. Time's good.
Doing in there.
I mean, we're only, 90 minutes into this end, right?
Yeah.
So, ish.
Yeah.
It's been
12 minutes?
11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
We
okay.
started at 152.
Yeah. Oh, 152. Okay, I thought it was 150. My apologies. Guys, what do you think of his, looks like he's got custom job shoes.
Super big fan of both the shoes and the pants, Joe.
Yeah, that makes 2 of them.
Both
And it looks like
signs of a winner. Despite that insanely wide delivery on this throw.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
quite a show of a throw.
and just a tad heavy there.
Yeah, that was, he threw a bit of a pistol there, too.
I saw Joe's pained expression.
Maybe a hair tighter at most. but
I have a club to lead, darn it.
Don't worry, I was clean.
You bet.
I was clean for the 1 p.m. draw.
Well, that's comforting. That's comforting. All right, so here comes Guion.
So what would you do now?
Well,
He's
throw-
drawing behind, but
Draw behind again, beat him to the punch. Why not?
yeah, put
You
it
know?
behind the
Force him.
the biter that you have there.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's not even a biter; it's top 12.
Yeah, he's
so yeah,
sitting
you
1
got to
and
go
2.
behind that.
Go behind.
Probably closer to 75, 80,
You know?
I think. I mean, we can be short, right?
Absolutely.
As long as
Yeah.
you're biting.
Yeah.
Like,
do short?
half
I would much
12, I'm
more
pretty sure is third, so-
support tapping in as opposed to being short.
To me, I mean, I think the draw is easier.
But
and
their skip is clearly like it's first end. He's still trying to find draw weight. He was pretty far off on the first one.
I think your primary is just get it into paint and force him to draw against 3. I mean, if he sticks open, you're still going to force him. Wait, worst case scenario is it's a force.
Great sweep,
But they
got the biter.
Got the biter. Are they sitting 3? I can't tell.
It seems like it.
It looks like 3, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, it does make the draw a bit easier though for Greg Stapleton. Just needs to touch a little bit more of the 12.
6-9.
Yep.
All right, so
Biting
I'm
8.
gonna try to throw about a 6-5 or a 7.
He did not come out clean.
Tell me what it is when I let go.
It's a 5 and under, 6-5 or a 7.
What
That's the
does
same
that
thing,
mean?
right?
I don't know if they're talking time.
I know,
65
right?
or 70.
I guess that's how they're referring to a 65.
Yeah.
Or
'Cause
it's
I can't
it's
think
a
of
6-5 like top 4.
No,
That's-
no. Yeah.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, I couldn't quite tell.
And weight looks good, but
Weight
it's
looks
curling.
really good.
Over curling. Wow.
Yeah. Thought it's
Oh, it's right on it
It's
already.
wrecking on it. Yeah.
Oh.
That's going to be hurt. Oh, it's going to hurt.
All right, a little short.
Looks like
and
3.
tight.
Let's see if they agree on that. Wilson and Dav looking at that. I think they agreed on something. We'll see how much they hang there. I think it's 3.
All right, we'll just chalk it up to early first game jitters.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a steal of 3 for the Potomac rink.
Yay!
Hey, we got a box transfer somewhere. On sheet D, they did something. Good for them. And there will be a score posted at some point because sheet D is now on their second end. And we're up to 30 people, gentlemen.
Oh my.
Thank you all for watching the Francis Lake Bonspiel at the National Capital Curling Center. Jimmy, Scott, Enrique, and Joe on the mic.
What? Oh.
So here's Steve Countball with his first draw in number 2.
Looks a little heavy for a lead rock.
Wilson and Peter are not touching it. I think this is going to be a 3-guard.
Yeah.
And it is a 3-guard.
I know that game.
Okay.
And the broom shooter is very
Good.
important.
I was worried he was going to call center line. So I'm glad he decided to make the wise move and go to the outside.
It gives you power movement. It helps you to recover after a advantage.
It's John Donahue from the Albany Club. Thanks, Scott.
And we run a special at the bar. It's $10.
This weight looks pretty. I think they might
The
have
Albany
overcooked
rink.
it, actually.
Yeah, it's the back of the house here.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be
We got a lot of
right T-line. Look at that.
Okay.
Perfect weight if you call that.
Not a
Let's go
3-guard.
after it, bumper.
Oh, he called for a guard, so it's
I think
not
he did,
perfect
yes.
weight.
Yes.
Again, calling Steve to hit that. A lightweight hit. A lightweight, Steve.
Whoa.
When you're doing a broom shooter,
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Never mind.
so just in case somebody who's working the bar doesn't know that piece of information.
We got a scoring update on sheet C. It appears that the
Oh.
That was paper thin
barely
here.
missed it,
So
yeah.
close.
Scoring update on sheet C. It appears that the rink from Bucks County has just scored 1 in the first, so that's 1-0 over the team skipped by Sean Phillips from Potomac.
And in the background, some drinking going on in the good old warm room at the Potomac Curling Club.
That is the broom shooter demonstration. Good job, everybody.
They successfully demonstrated taking a shot.
Jimmy, we got a scoring update on sheet A. Looks like Bucks County did something.
3 points for
3,
red.
yes.
3 points
All right.
for red.
That's 3-0 Schmel over Baddeley from Philadelphia.
Take that.
My
Philadelphia.
hometown.
And Gian
Oh,
calling
sorry,
for that
Joe.
hit again here on B.
Still bumper, Pete.
Now Pete Van Buren's going
Give
to try
me a
to
left.
take that out and stay in the house.
Mine looks okay from this vantage point.
It's moving. Hold on. We're dead on. We're dead on. Whoa. Yeah, dead nose is fine.
To Peach. Nice shot, Peter. Exactly what was called. Great weight, great line.
They're playing in the second end on sheet D, but they have not
hung the score?
hung a score.
All right.
Greg calling for a hit on that rock, but hasn't decided which side he's going to come from.
They actually haven't even put the hammer icon on sheet D. It's still sitting in the pile of points.
Don't use a scoreboard where they come from.
Trust your memory.
Like, it's a fun spiel. Whatever.
At any of these dikes, that kind of depends on who you talk to.
Some teams come here really to win and to play well, and some come to have fun.
Yeah.
Well, I can attest to that. The first dikes that I ever played in, and I think the first dikes that Jimmy ever played in, we played in together. We were in there for some fun, and we played against a team who was definitely there to win the whole thing. They had matching uniforms. They had won it the year before. And guess who did not win that game? The team in the matching uniforms.
In the first round.
Yes.
The first round.
Yes.
And they're successful with the hit here.
Anything's possible in a 5 and under.
And Jimmy, can you recall what happened when we were sitting at the table broom stacking after that game?
A broom stack full of awkwardness. So yes, stacks on stacks of awkwardness.
He tried to hit that, but he threw a little bit wider than the broom for sure. I don't know if it's going to curl enough.
It's real light.
It's light, yeah.
I bet it will curl. The old Peter Van Buren, throw it a shit ton lighter than you want it to be. Sorry, an S-ton lighter than you want it to be. Oh, God.
Scott, do we have a
do we have a beat button?
Do we have an FCC delay on this? I told Joe about this. Peter's my lead on my Monday team.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to get that boy to throw some harder weight sometimes.
Well, just do like a weightlifting montage like Rocky IV, and we'll get him all
He
buffed and
is
ready to
in
go.
desperate need of an 80s montage.
Yeah.
And Pete's also a volunteer here. He's the treasurer for the club.
Yes. He keeps
I have
our
no
books
criticisms
afloat.
of his treasury abilities.
He's a wonderful treasurer. He is a wonderful treasurer.
But he certainly needs to put a little more weight on his stones.
Now a good chance for Gian to put the guard up there.
Yes.
Yeah, put the guard up. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, good call.
12? I want to show half on this side.
I think he's a little overthinking that.
That's a very specific call for a 5 and under Bonspiel.
Yeah. I think he's kind of overthinking that.
Pick line or weight.
Literally anywhere in the house, and you're going to create a situation that the other team can't double. So it's not Olympic level, folks. As long as it's in the house.
Anybody who's watching this and watched the Olympics until last week, we do not play at that level, and we are the experienced ones here.
Not even Denmark.
As long as this is in the house.
Actually, Gabe played against Denmark in a Bonspiel in Canada.
Did he?
And they lost badly.
We're like top 4. Oh, yeah, top 8. That's fine.
That's a really good shot.
That is a really good shot.
Yeah,
line was pretty good.
2 feet heavy. In the Olympics, this would be a score 1 out of 4. Here, it's like a 5 out of 4.
Yes.
I would have liked anywhere to the sides, honestly. Like, that's a possible double.
But that's a 5 and under strategy.
That's a 5 and under double.
You got to know what you're playing. You got to realize what your teammates can do, and you got to realize what your opponents can do. So I call a shot that doesn't damage is better than a shot that might damage what you have.
If I'm red here, I think the double is an easier shot than a freeze on the back one. As we're seeing right now, because the freeze on the back one is not going to be made.
So you might freeze on the front one.
Which doesn't necessarily changes the situation a bit.
I would assume Gion's going to hit this one.
Yeah. Hit slightly on the inside of the rock, roll in front of your one in the back. Oh, look at that.
Jeez.
It's
like you're a 5 and under. No, I'm kidding.
I play at the 5 and under level, so I know the strategy.
No, don't sell yourself short, Enrique. That's ridiculous. You
6 at least.
You've medaled in one of these, haven't you?
Huh?
You placed in one of these, didn't you?
I got the second place in the third event in 2006.
There you go. Jimmy, did you ever get one of these?
Never, ever on the roll. Never.
Not in
Nice
the
shot.
Dykes, no.
Yeah, that's an awesome shot.
Yeah.
I have to think. I won the B event in the Kaiser.
Very nice.
Runner-up in the A event in the Kaiser. That's still a bit of a sore
That was
subject.
in Utica, wasn't it?
Yes, that was the Utica pick.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, that's fine. But no, these are some good 5 and under events.
Down shot.
Whoa!
gotta come.
What?
Pretty heavy, but he's got to hit. He's got to hit the one in the back
He's
there.
gonna get one of them.
Yeah.
All right, not too bad.
That's a good shot.
That's a pretty good shot.
Two, I think.
Yellow sitting 2.
So for our viewers back home, we're about to start Skips Rocks
Think about
here.
it. Yeah, I think I like guarding it too. We can even, like, if they play that tap, that's fine. We can get to it.
What are your thoughts, Joe? What would you do?
I would throw one up front. You don't have the hammer?
Center line?
Center line, yeah.
Yeah, rocks in the house, you guard it. If you don't have hammer, you guard it.
And there's
Do you guard the center line, or you do try to set it off to the side to guard
I guard the one in the
the
back.
rock in the back?
Well, there's a double.
It's tricky. I would just guard the one in the
I guard the center. Yeah.
Yeah. You guard the center one too, Scott?
I think I would. Yeah.
Very good.
Just a 2.5. We're gonna cover. We want to actually try.
I think it's either or. It doesn't make much of a difference.
Yeah.
It's a 5 and under. He's going to throw it and we'll see what it turns out to.
Just jump it up front.
You can't cover them both.
That's correct.
Right. If you leave the front one open, they can get the double. If you
That's
leave
right.
the back one open, they can hit
They
them
can
all
roll
behind.
Yep.
Then you can hit them back with your other one. So maybe protect the back one.
Sweepers are not on it, so
No,
it
it's a
may
little heavy.
A little heavy.
Might be
A
a
tap
freeze.
on that front one wouldn't be too bad.
No.
what?
Get in the pocket. That's not bad.
That's
It's not
pretty
too
good.
bad.
Yeah.
That's a good plan B.
70 something.
Makes
they
it
say,
really
yeah.
hard for red
Apparently
to
it's
hit
pretty
both
fast.
out.
Yes.
It's impossible to hit both out.
Yeah.
Now you got to think about the angle promotes there. That's what they're looking at.
And they are. Let's take a listen.
So, I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, we hit a rock and it only moves like inches. I think it's probably like two.
Because then they just draw down on it, and we try and we're only. If I hit it here, this stays, this goes back here. Hope these two go that way and that way. But the question is, that leaves me here, him here, those two gone. Me here, that's shot. Well, then he comes down and probably takes both of mine. Let's just bump it.
I think it's hard to get the two. The one in the front 4 there and the one in the back 4 with a hit on the front one. I think the angles are not.
I agreed with all of his discussion until the very last part where he said, let's just do something, and it's unclear what that was.
I said let's just bump it.
Bump
Let's
the
bump.
red up. Okay.
It's
It's there.
it's tricky.
It's tricky.
Really
It is tricky.
I think this is going to have to be a team shot here.
You have
Because
to-
it's going to be so delicate.
Dow's going to have to call the sweepers at the right time there.
Yes,
Second
that's
end is
right.
very ballsy to call this shot because you really have to understand the ice to be confident in a shot. So
But I think whoever made the point about the Vice making the line call correct, I think it is. It's on him quite a bit. So let's see what comes of it.
Yeah, they should sweep now.
oh
Hard.
no,
They're on the yellow already.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a little heavy too.
A little heavy. That was the risk.
That just gums up everything.
Yeah, that was the risk.
I think that was about the right weight, but they just did not know the ice there to make a
We could cover them both, but it would be
risky
greedy as
call
hell.
like that.
No, these are too tight. It wouldn't work. He actually probably can't come in off of either of them either to be shot.
Oh, yes, he can.
Yeah, he
This
can.
one's the easier one.
Especially the
Definitely.
one
If
on
he
our
rips,
left
he
is
probably
right.
jams
Oh,
on his
yeah.
back.
The one he's pointing at right now, he could
Right.
definitely come in off
I
of
think
that.
we still go here.
Because he's going to hit the back of the yellow when he comes in
Do you think the line was good or do we have
and just
take
roll to the
more?
button.
That's fine.
But protect the middle is the right call here.
Yeah, I concur.
Same
Keon
shot,
knows that.
4-1.
He's a
Might
very
be two,
smart
but I
curler, I
didn't
think.
pay a lot of
He's
attention,
certainly
but-
wise beyond his years when it comes to curling.
They
Oh,
have
yeah.
to grab
12?
4 to be shot, and I don't.
What?
I'm saying, I mean, Guion picked the game up pretty fast.
And he can sweep.
Dead
He
center
can.
line now, I think. If he wants to throw a dart at
Well, he
the
did. I mean,
back
let's,
four
he
one,
was
can
playing.
have that
He
all
played
day.
club playdowns this
So,
year.
Yeah, and he's what, the second or third year?
No, I think I think this is his fourth.
Fourth,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think this is his fourth. All right, so the rock's away.
No ad.
Looks
Go
like it's
ahead,
just going to
guys.
be a
There's
guard
no
there.
ad.
Yeah.
They got to sweep for line.
Steve close. Hard all the way.
They're holding it.
Yeah, let it go a little now.
No.
You wanna
not
protect
yet.
the
Not
front
yet.
one.
Keep going. We need the curl. We need it. Okay. Yep. Good sweep, boys.
In a very
That's
good
a very
spot.
good
That's
shot.
a great spot. Nice shot, Guion. Okay, this is going to put the pressure on Greg Stapleton.
I tell you,
Yeah.
the port's not big,
Throws a dart at the back four, or he
I
comes
don't
down.
think that
but
the-
I would come around the other side and try to draw through that port down to shot rock. Or it's not even shot rock, down to the one in the back four.
Between the red and the yellow
Yeah.
on the right-hand side.
I would try to
Yellow
draw
only
down
has
to that.
one.
You have backing.
Yellow only has one, right?
Yeah, but this is hammer.
Yellow
You got a
is-
wide open
yellow
draw
is
with
wide.
backing.
He's got to grab a
Well,
corner.
wide open is an
Slashes
interesting way
the
to put it.
corner.
It's tricky. I think he's going to play off
Like,
his red
take,
one.
take a look at the house.
Well, there's that guard up there.
Not for the draw path, though. I think
No.
the draw is easier than the in-off.
Oh, let's see. Here's Greg's call. He's going to go to the other side.
He's trying either to promote that red or to angle in from
Angle
it.
in, yeah.
It's just staying out there.
Yeah, and you end up coming out wide. Like if you had.
If he hits it,
Oh, God.
weight doesn't look half bad here.
Oh.
No,
Oh, too much.
a good try.
Oh,
a good
that's
try.
unfortunate.
Too yellow.
Because he took
Oh,
one of
he
his
took
out.
one of his out. You're right. Okay, that's going to be another steal of 2. So after 2 ends, Potomac is up 5-0. It appears that the game on sheet D hung their score, and now I just lost sight of it. It's a single. It is a single for Plainfield after the first end. So that's 1-0 Plainfield over Ardsley on sheet D.
In. We're up 5. Let's just keep it simple.
Up 5.
No, it's
keep it
only
simple.
going to have a little
That's
bit.
What's the call?
I
5?
I
believe
guessing
so.
he's
Top
putting
8.
it in the house.
Top 8. He wants to put it
Yeah.
in the white rings.
Yep,
Yeah.
now is the time to put him in the ring.
That's right.
That looks,
A little
Yeah,
heavy.
it's fine.
yeah, when the sweepers start
Walking away.
walking pretty fast.
But my God, do those pants look fantastic.
The Maryland pants. Local pride.
A
Look
bit,
at that.
I'm a bit biased, but I think the Maryland flag
it's
looks
like
good on a
solid
lot of
board.
things.
It's the best looking flag in the country.
I concur.
Okay, fine.
I'm not ready to go that far, but I'm going to say the pants look good. So we'll agree on that.
Scott, what's your take on this?
On the pants?
On the flag.
I like the pants. I like the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say it's the nicest flag in the Indian Union?
It's pretty nice. I like
Good answer, Scott.
I like
Pretty
it.
nice.
it. Pretty nice.
I like it. Non-committal.
The shot, however, is not really bad, blowing through the house.
Not all of us are even residents of Maryland, Joe.
It's your loss.
You should be.
That's a good guard there.
That is a perfect guard.
That's a perfect shot if you don't have
Yeah.
if you have
Top
hammer.
board, but I want to be on this
Got to
side of
generate some
center.
offense.
Yep. You want to have something
I
to
wanna
hide
be far
behind.
away from that corner if we can.
Ian calling another rock on the center line, probably in the house again.
Yellow
And it looks
throwing.
heavy again.
Looks heavy again, yeah. Yeah.
Yellow throwing first rock on A. So Bucks County must have scored
12-5.
again,
It's
but
probably
we
back
don't
out.
see a
Might
score
grab.
yet.
It's not bad. Still something you have to think about.
Still in the house. Deck 12. I could
Oh,
get better.
is it? Okay, that works.
The handle's loose. Did you find it? Check that red border thing.
All right, here's John Donahue from the Albany rink throwing
Little
his first second
narrow,
rock.
so we're going to have some sweepers on it, but let's see if
And
they
weight
can
looks
hold
good.
it.
I think they can hold it.
No, I'm wrong. Sweep.
Oh, it's on
Is
it.
he? No.
Oh, it's pretty close.
No, he's good.
Maybe
he's
he's
good.
light?
He's
Wow.
good. He's good.
Oh, that's an awesome shot. Look
Nice.
at that.
Look at that, yeah.
That's
Nice
a
pair.
very nice shot.
Now that's how you start. That's how you start an
When you're down
team's
5-0,
offense.
This is
that's a
Olympic
good
level.
start.
So we got a scoring update on sheet D. We have a steal of 1 for the Plainfield rink. That's going to make it 2-0 over Ardsley, skipped by Mr. Gerlach. Scoring update on sheet A. It appears that the team from Philadelphia came back with a 4 spot in the second end, so it's 4-3.
Damn it.
Philadelphia over Bucks County. And
So it's a regional rivalry.
it is a regional rivalry, yes. It's actually, if you want to get really technical, it would be Bucks County versus Montgomery County, because it's not actually in the city limits, but
I don't know those things, Joe.
Paoli. Paoli, Pennsylvania.
Paoli, Pennsylvania.
Whoa, that's a wide A shot.
Might come back.
Okay, line's getting better.
Look at that.
It is. It's the line's looking really good too now.
Pete knows. Pete knows. Look at that.
Do I dare say Maxi overcurl now?
Whoa, that's fine. Straight guard.
Wow, that was an
That's
interesting
okay.
path that thing took.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's some
But he
nice
got
girl.
him. He's buried part of it. It's pretty good. I actually know now from the vantage point of the far camera, he actually buried it perfectly. Or guarded it perfectly, excuse me. Scoring update on sheet C. Potomac comes back with a single of their own to tie it 1-1 against the rink from Bucks County. I think it's safe to say that
What happened to that?
that
That was
had to
picked.
pick
Oh,
it must have.
to all get out.
Maybe
was
they didn't clean it
wild.
very well. Maybe it hit some ice chip on the ice.
Yeah,
But that was sudden and
that's curling.
All I
Yep.
can tell you is the ice was prepared very well. So
It was. It was. We've heard good things about the ice tonight.
I'm
tried
just
to
saying.
draw
that-
behind. That's the call for Pete's second rock.
Line's a little tight.
It is definitely a little tight. But
Yeah, but they can't sweep because of the weight. Maybe go for the
Come on,
promote.
hard.
I think we're gonna our little plan B here.
Hard as you can for line.
Yeah, even that is a
Yeah,
little
on
bit.
tap.
Ooh, look at that. Just gonna split that.
That's not bad.
Got the biter, got a
That's not
rock
bad.
on the center line.
Not too bad.
Always good to have a rock in the front and the center line if you don't have hammer.
Well, the Potomac team is still doing what they want to do. They're making Albany chase when they need to generate offense. And
They're not making their shots.
no,
The draw behind now would be good for Albany.
that would be perfect.
Also threw a little bit narrow there.
I thought this was like maybe even a
No, it's
down
pretty
to the
good.
back one.
Down to the back one.
It
That's,
might be.
That's
I
a
thought
going
there.
side miss.
I
He's gotta
thought that
miss
was
that
the
yellow.
call.
Got to miss that yellow up front. He did already. Oh, he's going for the back one. That's good. That's good. That's very good.
Oh, unless it. Oh wow.
and it curls back into the house. Guion didn't sweep hard enough, Andrew. I think.
Oh my God.
I don't know if this guy knows how to sweep.
No, he doesn't. He's a slacker.
Well, now he's playing with Gabe on Mondays.
Yeah.
So maybe Gabe will teach him how to sweep.
Well, he's
Oh,
in
is
good
that
hands.
how it works?
He's in good hands.
The back four.
Again, going for the draw there.
Might as well. He got that center.
Yeah, you have
Center
the center
guard?
line. Yep. Wilson. Wilson throwing his first rock of the set.
Recently back from Oman.
Wilson
Probably
travels
the
a
only one
lot.
on the sheet next to Peter, who was with him, who came back from Oman, I would bet.
Oh man, does that sound like a story? But he's narrow, so we won't talk about his vacation travels for now.
Let's look for that promote there. Hard. Okay, Guillen comes out and tries to sweep that, and he's very successful.
He's very
as he
successful.
puts his rock in shot position.
Oh man. Yes, that's the last time I'm going to make that joke. So anyway. Yeah. Is he going for the top one? I was gonna sense a
Greg's gonna
hack weight takeout, but no, he wants to go for the
Go for
top
both,
one.
yeah.
Go for both.
He's
Clean it
going
up.
for both.
It's a gimme double.
Clear him
Dave
out.
has thrown he's been throwing some pretty okay hits tonight, so I like their chances with this one. I really do.
Peter.
Dal.
Oh yeah.
It's curling. It's gonna get there.
Seems all right.
Maybe curl even too
over
much.
curling. Oh.
Did it?
He's gonna get the front one.
Okay. That's fine.
And the rollout.
Get something out of the way, not too bad. I think he could teach Peter a little bit about hit weight too, because the weight on that looks pretty nice.
Yeah, just over curled. Would be nice to get the double.
Which was surprising because he had pretty nice weight on that
Yep.
too. I'm surprised it curled as much as it did.
This sheet has been surprising me with some weird curls on even heavyweight hits. I've seen heavyweight hits, depending on the line here, curl a foot or more.
Yeah.
And I've seen bumper weights curling 2 inches.
That's
Get second.
I think that's a really good guard there. It's just going to come back
line
a little
looks
bit,
great. Line looks
protect
really
the shot
good.
rock,
Yeah, it's not gonna
not
get
too
there.
close.
That's okay.
That's good.
That's fine.
That's
Wow.
Too
real
close
nice.
makes it easy to get the double.
correct.
And that's a perfect
It's a
distance
great
there.
shot. Yeah, I concur. Rip him off again.
Yeah. The thing is,
You're sitting 2-3.
you go for the double.
Seems like a lot of ice, right?
You go for
Well,
the
look how
double,
much the ice went. I'm sorry, Enrique. You were saying?
and you take out the front one if you
Yep.
miss it by a little.
Right. Right.
That's. See, this one
pretty
didn't
good.
curl as much as the first one. The weight was a little bit more, not that much more. And it looks like the double is a consideration now.
One and
A little bit of a roll there.
Oh, that was a drag taking that biter out. It was just bad luck.
Yeah, and the issue is it's behind cover there.
Yeah.
It's close, but I think, yeah, we're
I think another inch that
No,
would
it
have
is
been
not
beautiful.
close, Guion. Yellow
Try
is
it
definitely wild.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we think we're one. Okay. But we make this and we don't leave any doubt really. So, like, ideally, so we only need biting 8, but ideally we're like biting 4.
Looks like
Is this line slower to you guys? Do you think? It seems like it's a bit slower.
Yeah, Steve and Peters are nodding and saying, yeah, this line is slower.
Yeah.
So what's he going for? A draw behind that red guard?
Sure
Yes.
seems that way. Got that free guard, you might as well use it, right? I guess the other thing you can do is just hit that red
Careful
one.
the line! Hard!
Really glad I lowered that volume.
It's shot.
Hey,
All right, we're still.
Wow.
It's open, but
Wow.
it's
it's
shot.
open, but it's shot.
Wow.
Good,
Yep.
good call on the weight. Just. Yeah, maybe the kiss would have actually been the best.
God, I
If
miss
the caller
5 and under
choked it
Bonspiel.
up
No
better.
kidding.
I don't believe it. It's
kidding.
a really good rock for us.
Oh, good times.
Scott, how many of these 5 and unders did you play?
I did not play any.
You did not play any?
No.
Oh, okay.
Never a big Bonspiel guy.
Fair enough.
Morally opposed.
I played a couple local.
Yeah, like anything.
Like in Chesapeake or?
No, I mean here.
Oh, here. Oh, okay. Here, I
at,
see. I see.
Potomac,
I
yeah.
see.
I have a non-curling wife, so.
No, it was.
Yeah, it's the same with me. I don't travel
away.
much.
It's and I think it's the same with all. I think all of our
Yeah.
spouses are non-curlers, so
Yeah.
I think we can all,
Because once it moves, it looks like it really moves.
you know.
I'm happy to get out
Despite
twice a
the
week.
Canadianness.
Yeah, I know.
Ugh. Ugh.
Well, I mean, at least Pete had been to a Bonspiel with you guys. That's the first time I met him.
Yes.
Was in Pittsburgh.
When he got super blackout while I was curling. So.
He sat in the penalty box and just decided to
Drink?
Yeah.
Drink a large bottle of Kraken rum.
Yes. And I took Kristen to a Bonspiel out in Denver last season.
Yeah, I managed to drag my wife to a Bonspiel, but it was at Cape Cod in the summer.
Oh.
So she was all for it.
Yeah.
Did she ever come to the club, though?
She was there for the final. We played the final, and she was there. Yeah.
Well, Scott brought his wife to the gold medal final, right?
That's true.
Yes. She was
week.
here
Yeah.
Friday night.
That was
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I was amazed that you managed to draw her in for that.
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I woke up at 1. I got dressed. I got in the car, and I came here. There was no way I was going to drag Ronnie out of the house.
Did she have? It seemed like you had a pretty good time too.
Yeah.
You know, it was funny because I was sitting near the TV, watching the TV, and then I looked at the Facebook post that said you were here, and it wasn't until then that I looked around and saw you. I was like, oh, Enrique's here. I saw you in the Facebook post. I'm like, he's not here. I'm like, oh, there he is.
So Guion's going to throw another draw.
He
Don't
really
blame
wants
him.
to leave the ice early tonight.
Yeah, no kidding.
If he steals again, it's going to be very, very hard for the Albany team to come back.
And I think shorting is fine too. Just don't leave it out in the open for the hit. But if he can throw another one behind those guards.
That's a guard weight.
Maybe a 5.
I think that's a 3.
P?
Just needs to cover the draw there.
Hard as you can,
Yep.
Pete. Go ahead, help him, Steve.
That's a great rock. That's a great rock.
Yeah, that's the best draw lane.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was.
And Greg's already here. He's leaving the call for Dev there.
It's not easy to throw this promote, right?
Oh, we got some movement of the box.
Box moving to sheet C.
I think we're 2.
That's what our viewers really want.
It looks like
They should do that in the Briar.
Box?
Yeah, the box game.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be like, that would be a very busy job.
If you do a quadruple.
Yeah, it's got to up the scale.
No. I just want to see somebody constantly moving back and forth, putting the box, yelling them at box all the time.
It's like the ball boy in tennis,
Precisely.
where he's literally that busy of constantly running back and forth.
Yes. All righty, Greg Stapleton, this is the hammer in end number 3. The pressure's on.
He's going for a, what's that, the promote?
I think so. The lanes are kind of tight, so he's a bit
He
out of
has
options.
2 rocks that he can promote, but if he kisses the top one, then he can kiss goodbye to the back one. He's going for the back one. Looks good.
Over curling on all
wow.
fronts. He might get
Go
the
for the
straight
draw.
draw.
Yeah.
Straight draw.
Oh, it's light.
It's light.
Oh,
wow.
Man, too bad. Okay, it's another steal 2 for the Guion's team from Potomac.
Well, they're looking. I think it's 2.
We are,
But they're
from
taking
our
a look.
vantage point, we think it's 2.
Yeah, the
100%.
But the
camera
overhead
is not
camera
exactly on the
adds
center.
10 pounds.
But as your physicist,
See what they hang. I think it was a 2.
Yes, sir.
the vertical distance from both of those rocks to the camera is the same, so any sort of skew would have been the same. It's like
If the camera is exactly on the
The
center.
camera does weird things. It's like you look fatter on TV, you know?
I always look fatter on camera.
oh, I get it.
Through here, Steve.
Oh, so it is a 2, so it's
In
a
the
touchdown
house.
and the extra point. Scoring up on sheet D. It's turned into death by 1,000 cuts here. Plainfield steals another one in the third end, so that's going to be 3-0 Plainfield over Ardsley.
Hey, nowhere near death, though.
No, that's true. You're right. You're right.
It's a 5 and under.
Correct. Anything can happen.
We could easily see a 5-ender over on sheet D any moment.
I've seen 7 points in one end and a 5 and under.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And by seen, do you mean scored against you, or
we scored?
Oh, congrats,
There was
sir.
a 7-ender here at the last Dykes too.
Oh.
Yes. I've also seen 9-point leads being blown after with 2 ends to play.
I thought
I've
you were
seen
going
a
to say
7
9
being
points
blown.
in an end, and I was about to call you out on that, sir.
And justifiably so.
I once had an idea that if you're playing a team that's a lot better than you, you should be
Yeah.
able to throw 9 rocks. You throw 1 rock, and then you throw the end.
Like a handicap.
You always
I mean,
throw
Schuster
first
comes
and
here and he
last.
wants to play against me. I'm going to say,
Right.
Schuster, I'm going to play 9 rocks.
Yeah.
And he's
He's
going to
gonna
say,
say-
okay, I'm going to beat you anyway.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
We do have
Until he
local
does
curvers
beat
who
you
have
with 9
beaten
rocks.
Schuster.
Right.
So, yeah, the Clausens have beaten Schuster in men's nationals.
Correct.
It is something to play for.
So Steve gonna play that hit, I would assume.
I want to hit it.
Yeah, now you
Try
play
to get
clean
the
it.
Yeah.
You play. It's a cleanup game for yellow now.
You're up by a touchdown.
You
Might
like
as well
the
make it
end?
happen
The
here.
end? In?
Scoring update on sheet A. It appears that the rink from Philadelphia has stolen 2 in end number 3. So that's going to be 6-3 Philadelphia over Bucks County.
You want the end?
And they are playing in the 4th end now.
Yep.
And so that's after 3.
C is the only sheet that's still playing the 3rd, right?
Correct.
And they're tied at 1-1 now, with yellow having the hammer.
Yep. Hard, Wilson.
Looks a little down weight.
Hard you can, guys.
Can't tell if this angle if we're going to get a piece though, and they
got it.
did. Okay, great shot, Steve.
And he rolled to the corner of the house.
Pretty nice.
How can a round house have corners? Joe, can you explain?
No. I'm just a man.
You missed a takeout.
A nice one at that.
Low weight takeout with roll to the outside.
Kept it in the house.
Now Greg's calling for his team to hit that yellow. Or is he drawing in? No,
I think
he's just
he's
drawing
drawing
in. And the weight's good for a draw.
Say, John Donahue shot a pretty good game tonight in the lead position.
Yeah. That's a good draw. The weight's perfect, but it's still open. So Guillen's just going to go for the hit there. Calling on Pitt to hit Pete to hit that, roll inside.
Yep, bumper.
Oh, we have 40 people watching now.
All right, thank you everybody for watching tonight. Again, this is the Francis Dyke Bonspiel, the 79th annual, here at the National Capital Curling Center. This is the men's 5 and under. We have an A-event game between Potomac and Albany. Enrique, Jimmy, Scott, and Joe are at the folding tables. Thanks again for tuning in.
And in case that sensual voice sounded familiar, Joe, you may know of internet fame via Facebook, YouTube, WAPO, BBC National Broadcast, no doubt. Yes.
BBC World News America.
Tell the people, Joe, you're freaking famous.
How was that BBC interview?
It was wonderful. It came that morning.
Were they as British as hoped?
Yes.
Good.
They were.
Kelling.
They were.
Kelling.
Kelling. This is Joe Rockenbach from the Potomac Curling Club.
Did they invite you in for tea and crumpets?
They should have, because it was mid-afternoon when I did the they dropped the ball on that. All the women were wearing fascinators. All the men were wearing top hats. It was wonderful.
Oh.
No, it just...
please tell me they said bully. Are you having a bully day?
Yes, I'm
I am
having
having a bully day. We are all having a bully day. And now it's time for the bully news.
So, Joe, can you talk about all the interest that the American success at the Olympics has generated?
Yes, you could read the article in the Washingtonian.
We have had a lot of interest coming.
Mercy.
We were here watching the gold medal game, and the phone was ringing at 3 in the morning. People asking if they could come and curl, what they could do to come and curl.
Quite a great shot by Red.
That was an awesome
Beautiful
hit
shot.
and roll behind.
Took the yellow out with, there was a potential jam on that back red, but no, it just barely missed. Knocked that yellow out, kept the red about halfway behind cover. So
now
we'll
they're
see.
sitting 2.
We'll
confirming
see
that
what
he
Guion
can
does
see
with
it.
We have the Jello
Yeah.
shots
Oh,
being
he can-
handed out behind the house. here.
Great play by Courtney Shaw, club vice president, handing out the yellow shots.
So if there was a chance for them to come back,
Yeah.
They needed that.
And that's what 5 and unders are really all
45,
about.
45.
For
That
getting
is-
effed. Oh.
That is
What's
spirit,
that? Oh, wow.
spirit of curling right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit that. Maybe he called a draw on the outside? Or just curl too much?
We were paying more attention to the Jello shot delivery, so I don't have an answer to that.
Miss. Anyway, all right. Red's back in this
Red is
game,
back
folks.
in this game.
They're shot 1
This
and
is
2, and they have the
1 and
next
2.
rock.
Maybe the Jello shots are going to...
And that's what we want to see, folks. We want to give you a good curling game here. Let's see what Red can pull out of this situation.
They worked before you even got there.
How's the chat going, Scott? What's going on there? It's been pretty
Not
quiet.
much. It has been quiet.
Not much.
Provoke
Got
them,
41
please.
people, though.
Heather noticed that the talk about the broom shooters very early in the game.
Start directly calling out the people in the chat. That helps
We
encourage
got
things.
Christian Reddy.
Oh, hey, Christian. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Yeah, what's Christian saying?
He said, #burn.
Oh, I'm guessing that was after somebody made a miss. Because we haven't had any burned rocks. I
No,
don't
we
know.
haven't.
No, so maybe he's hoping for a burn.
Do we have any other comments at all?
And the box moves again. Now to sheet C.
No.
That's good. Let's just limit the score. Let's get this one. Control.
All right, here we go. We're back. This is Wilson's first. Is this his first rock?
Yeah.
Yes,
oh,
it is.
and the rock moves again. Now to sheet D. A.
The box moves.
Box.
We got a
Box.
Cold
The
draw
rock
to
is
the
moving
forefoot.
too.
That would be a pretty
curl
bad
there.
shot otherwise.
Hanging
wouldn't
wide,
it?
hanging wide. Gets it.
Gets it barely.
Gets it.
Gets it barely.
Giving up a 1 would be wonderful for them.
Yes, it
Oh,
would.
they'd be fine with that. They'd do that all day.
You don't have to steal every end.
It's kind of cool when you get the opportunity. So.
Greg wants to protect his shot rock.
No. He really needs 2, though.
He
That's,
does.
Got
that's
it,
a very
yeah.
conservative call
Yeah.
when you need 2 here.
But he does have the best footwear on the ice.
Yes.
I'm gonna give him that.
We've
the
already
colorful
established
pants.
that, Joe.
Spencer is just
Ah,
chimed
Spencer from
in.
St. who's now in St. Louis.
He is. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, Mr. Spencer.
Oh, Spencer Stevens?
Yes,
Yeah.
Spencer Stevens
Oh.
has chimed in.
He's now a member of the St. Louis
Oh,
Curling
and
Club.
and you're welcome. Thanks for the kind words, Spencer.
What did he say?
He says, Joe, great job, Joe, for all the post-Olympic representation.
Still 2/3, right?
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Oh, that red is going out.
If you can see it, you can hit it.
Half?
Half of
You
it.
don't
Okay.
have to keep the shooter here.
That's true. Good
I
call.
want to throw control.
Oh, yeah, you can see so much of that.
Control weight.
While Wilson is lining up a shot, quick scoring update on sheet C. It appears that the Bucks County has scored 2 in the third end. It's now 3-1. Bucks over Potomac.
Hard, Pete. Pete. Hard. Hard.
Don't even try that directional sweeping, Guion. Jesus.
Hard.
Oh,
very
so
just
close.
missed.
A great try. So close.
Now, if they had Gian sweeping that rock,
He would have actually sucked it out to the side of the sheet, and he would have missed.
Completely missed.
he's a super
Completely
sweeper.
missed.
And the box moves again.
Actually,
Maybe we should make him wear a competitive broom head.
So we were talking about earlier
Yes.
spiels.
Yes.
That spiel that I won, the B event Kaiser.
Yeah.
Gian was on my team.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah.
Did he sweep?
Only when I yelled very, very vigorously. But no, I'm kidding. He's a very good sweeper.
Where'd you play that one at?
Right here, Joe.
Right. Oh, what was it? Was that last year?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. All right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we didn't do a GNC.
Us two, Emily English and Hillary Sparks.
That's a strong team.
Fantastic
That's a
up-and-comers.
good squad. That's a very, very good squad you got there.
No, I thought you threw a really good shot. It just, like, Pete didn't hear me when I called for the sweep right away.
Communication. Communication is important.
So the
These young
We're not
kids,
throwing any circus ones
someday
here,
they'll
yeah?
learn. How do I
like
reach these
that.
kids?
How do I reach
this keys?
The double reference
We'd
there.
have to grab a larger
Reference
I mean, I
within
guess
a
we could throw
reference.
this with the promote
They're the best kind.
possibility, yeah?
That's what your commentators are paid extra for.
I'm not paying us to do this.
I just got a beer.
I didn't get
that's
paid.
paid extra.
Take a shot at it. What do we need? It's like 3/4, right?
So Gian going for the tricky shot, the promote on his own rock. Promote yellow into red. He wants to hit that yellow rock.
It's rough, but it at least
Yeah,
clears the
control.
path, even if he
Try to grab
misses
3/4.
this.
Oh crap.
I mean, he doesn't need to clear the
Felt
path
like
too.
we
A
had more
fourth
of
is
that
fine.
rock, but I think we can still
Yeah.
get
I mean,
We were talking about that earlier. Give,
oh,
the,
shit, yeah.
give him the one.
Yes, yeah.
the one that they just
Shoot.
started. I think we're second and third.
Yeah, in terms of game strategy.
Scott
this
was
is a
on
good
that
shot.
before you were even.
Scott, that's the closest thing we've got to a button is Scott.
Scott flinched before you made that face.
Nerds.
Oh, nerds.
Hard all the way. Hard. Whoa.
Looks good, looks good.
Whoa.
Almost. A
That's
nice stick
okay,
save by
though.
Wilson too, by the way.
Yeah.
No,
Point
it's
that
just-
out.
That line got complicated. I thought it was moving more, and then it flattened out.
So,
That's not.
what do y'all think about this call? I would have liked the hit on the yellow.
Red into red?
I think there's.
Yeah, you got to hit the yellow.
Yeah, I think
And
hit
Oh,
the
the,
yellow.
the
flop
call
in.
for red?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's guarding that. Unless he's
He-
guarding that and saving the yellow hit
he-
for the end.
Yeah.
He called top 4, and now he's saying top 12, which I don't mind the top 12 call.
I don't think he needs to hit that yellow.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
mind this, like,
Save
draw
it
to
maybe,
top
or
12.
just draw
Yeah,
later? No, you got to
save
save.
it.
No, yeah, you save it. All right.
Save it, and then at the end
Yeah.
you can do that, or you can also split the one that's a biter there, because with a split you would almost certainly outcount that yellow, at least with one of the two.
Well, let's see what Greg's going to do here.
The call was top 12, which I like, so we'll see if he gets anything close to that.
And the line's pretty far outside and looks a little heavy, so I think he's like T-line or more.
Oh, my.
Maybe he's going for
He
the
might
yellow.
get the yellow.
No.
No, it's curling it.
Whoa.
Got to get in the house. Got to sweep that harder.
Wow.
That's
Yep.
good
Counts.
sweeping.
Yep.
That's good
Counts.
sweeping.
Yep.
Yeah, they dragged it really well.
That's an interesting
That would be too
development. Huh.
I mean, is there any? Could we ever do this?
You're looking for complicated shots. I think you should just keep it simple.
At this
Draw,
stage of the game, yeah.
draw
keep
to
it
a
simple.
freeze to the shot rock, an angle freeze that would still
Yeah, I think I wanna
outcount
go
it.
inside.
Yeah.
I think that if he wants to hit that red, it's
The
just
one that was
way
just
too
thrown?
complicated. Yeah. Hit that, then roll inside. I mean, it's not bad, but it's harder.
No, don't come back up here, Gian. Don't second guess it.
They hit the yellow.
Throw the
We did it.
shot.
Good.
That second guess. I
Stop it.
always say trust your
Oh,
gut. Trust
just-
As
your
long as
gut.
we're second and third.
Throw the shot. Yes. Stop thinking.
We
There you
want
go.
to try to roll over to the center, ideally.
He's got to throw heavy with that line.
Control.
Control, risky. I think that line curls out. That line doesn't curl much coming in, but it curls a lot coming out.
Wow.
He's a little narrow, so it should work for him.
Close. Never, never, ever, ever.
Is he gonna airball that? Oh,
wow.
Now the door is wide open for Albany for a big end here. Hit and stick.
Hit for 4.
I think the, well, let's not,
Yeah.
not gonna say anything here. We just get a nice hit and stick. You stick around, that's 4.
Yeah,
You're
hit
right
and
back
stick
in the
is 4.
game.
Even with this
He already has 2.
Yep, he's got 2.
If they make this.
Now you notice that Greg doesn't stand here to.
Yeah, he doesn't come
Delta
back for a second shot. You're right. You're right. My Thursday night skip does the same thing. Arthur Ewer.
Oh yeah, he
Yes.
is notorious for doing that.
Yes.
Notorious for what?
For not
Not
going
coming
back
back
to
down
select his second
between
shot.
shots. I don't know if we played this far out yet, have
Oh,
we?
wow.
Nice double tap in on sheet C.
By yellow, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, balk.
Oh,
Sorry.
here we go. Here we are. The
Coming
sweepers
there,
are on
let's see
it.
if he can nose it.
Hanging wide.
hanging wide.
Oh,
No.
Oh, no.
Flash
Tough
it.
break.
He
It's
can't
still
afford
2.
that.
It's a 2.
It's points.
Was he coming from the inside?
Yeah. No.
No, he came from,
Came from the
outside.
Yeah.
So it just didn't curl at all.
Just didn't curl. Yeah, or he could have flicked it out a little bit. Nonetheless, that's still 2 points for Albany, so it's going to be 7-2 halfway through the game.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's doable.
So they've had so that's so there's 0 points without Jello shots and 2 points with Jello shots. So I think we
I think we have
we know the answer.
We've
a good
established a scientific
theory.
consensus here.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Here we go.
Right. Red. Naturally looking for a center guard to clog up the center. Leave some options open for some draw behinds.
T.
Did Gian call for a rock in the house now? Did he say
Was that the go? I think it was draw to the side.
He said it. Where
T? Said
are we?
7.
Yeah. So he wants a draw to the side. Just kind
It's curling a lot.
to complicate some things a little bit.
Yeah, put rocks in the house.
Red, yeah.
Make Red think.
Whoa.
Those aren't
You
easy
gotta
calls,
catch
though,
any
to get
of
him
this.
over
It's
to the
gonna overcurl
corner.
if we go.
As we have seen there with that one. Wow.
Doesn't look like it's in the house.
It looks like it's in, but not in the house.
That's
Quite-
that's hard to put that there.
That's hard to
Quite the
play.
conundrum, yeah.
it's not in the free guard zone.
That's a heck of a shot right there.
You were, if there was like a curling horse, that would be a very good shot to throw.
2 weeks ago in men's league, we got a rock that was a guard that was 2 inches from the hog line and 1 inch from the sideline.
What?
Wow.
Yes. That's about as close as you can get to being the worst shot ever.
That's when, as a skip, you say, we can use it later.
Yeah. That's a good corner guard.
It's actually guarding an actual corner.
It's the only corner that actually exists in the
There is
game.
actually a corner.
That's an excellent shot by
Yeah.
John Donahue.
It is. He's been playing well.
He's thrown a really nice game tonight.
Bumper up.
Now, Scott, did you catch why he wasn't originally listed on the roster?
All I know is Ted wasn't able to make it down this weekend, so I think they had just a last-minute substitute.
Oh, this is a quality substitution job because he is throwing a good game tonight.
Some scandal involving illicit drugs, prostitution ring,
Russian curlers.
Russian curlers, all of it was involved in this scenario, is all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you, folks at home. That literally is it. I would love you to tell you more about, like, the snorting drugs, the women he had, but I really just can't.
We're in Washington. We can only say so much.
I can only say so much about the secrets and the lies. I've already said
You've
too
said
much.
too much.
Joel, do you want to talk about the Cherry Blossom Bonspiel for the
Cherry
people
Blossom.
out of town who want to come
And hang out and check it out for us?
Yes.
Sure.
Do we still have?
No, we don't.
We filled up.
We didn't fill up. We didn't fill up, but we closed registration on Sunday. We have 28 teams this year. It's going to be, it's our signature spring Bonspiel. It's going to be starting on Thursday, the 22nd of March, running till the 25th.
Oh, a little heavy, but it sticks around. Anyway, sorry, Joe.
No problem. It's it's Cherry Blossom Bonspiel. It's an open Bonspiel. It's the 16th annual, and should be a fantastic time. We got clubs from California, Wisconsin, Montreal, New Jersey, Massachusetts, all over the place.
Nice.
So my team is a guy from Richmond, Pittsburgh, and unaffiliated.
Unaffiliated. A guy with no club.
What's
that? A clubless man.
A clubless man. Yes.
Oh, that's curling too much.
I feel like there's a lot of ripe opportunity there for the Cherry Blossom Bonspiel, because there's people named Cherry, like Ed Sheeran's wife. There's people named Blossom, like the 90s TV star fame.
Oh, man.
There's just endless possibilities.
I don't know why we didn't capture
But
this earlier.
this Bonspiel is open to you, even if your name is not Cherry or Blossom. You're still welcome to enter. Well, which I guess is now closed, but that's fine.
You could have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
22 Beatnik, thanks so much for the compliments.
Oh, yeah? We're getting some hits on the
we are getting some hits in the chat. So we don't have the capability right now. We are going to have to keep it over on Sheet B, but I can tell you an update on Sheet D. Plainfield is up 3-0 against Ardsley. We're in the fourth.
How are they in the fourth?
It's a good question. We're about halfway through that fourth end, and
No, they're in the fifth.
they're in the fifth. My apologies.
They're just bad at hanging
They
scores.
haven't hung the
that's all.
score. Okay.
Oh.
But so yeah, once that fourth end pops up on the scoreboard, we'll let you know.
So text your friends and tell them they're really bad at posting scores. They'll see it eventually when they get off the ice. So.
But yeah, thank you for the kind words, 22 Beatnik.
Yay!
Do we need to put someone up there to ask for the scores and hang them?
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
We break knees when they get off the ice. That's fine. So.
Now, looking like a great comeback for the Albany
They're
2
sitting
team.
in
Look at
great
that. Sitting
shape.
three
Wow.
Sitting three.
What is going on?
Protecting the button.
Telling you, it's the Jello shots.
Relax.
Oh my God!
I
You
think
might
they
be
were
right,
too
Joe.
tense.
Yeah. What are we?
You
They were
might
too tense
be right.
before.
Yeah, exactly. Loosen them right up.
Ian calling for hits on the guard. He's got to clean up the front. There are two guards up there.
Yeah.
Looks like Pete was a little narrow, and it's going to occur again.
Now this is the hardest rock I think he's thrown all night too. They're gonna get
that's
it.
good. Might get both there.
There goes one.
Ooh, one.
There goes two. Oh, and it jammed on that one. It was
Five and under, folks.
The one in the crotch.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Well then, I guess that was a well-placed shot. Hey, scoring update on Sheet C. We got ourselves a barn burner here. Potomac comes back with their own 2 in the fourth end. We're tied 3-3 after 4 ends.
Now Albany with a chance to put the 5th rock in the house.
I think it was a guard though, but we'll see where.
That's how 8-enders happen. You call for a guard, and they overthrow it.
Now they don't, because you just said it.
You can't say it, right?
No, you cannot. See? He shorted it.
They can't hear us.
Don't
I'm
worry.
sure there's a chance to tap.
Don't worry, it's 5 and under.
That's how
It's
the best
splittable.
the best 8-enders happen when the opponent taps you in for 8.
Oh, yeah. The
I had a steal of 7 off of me one time.
Off of me?
Off of me.
Oh, okay.
I was playing, and granted, it was Saturday breakfast, and I was playing with a splint on my middle finger of my throwing hand.
And three guests.
And 3 guests, yes, actually, yes, it's actually true.
I have a very applicable saying, but it's not fit
For a broadcast?
Yes.
All right, very good. Well,
we'll talk later.
Good move, biting your tongue on that one.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
That's fine.
I'm
Took out that powerful guard there.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I could censor it though.
And messed up the attender.
You know what they say? Excuses are like a-holes. F 'em.
Ring, ring, ring. And there go the phone.
The FAA is at the door here now.
The FCC is.
FCC, FAA. Well, the FAA would be worse.
That would be That would be quite a story.
They'll fly over.
Yes.
I said holes.
Gentlemen.
This is a family appropriate.
It's intended to be.
Let's do the golf commentary.
Kevin Ryan, that we will make that happen.
We're gonna do golf commentary from now on.
We're gonna do what commentary now? Golf commentary?
You know, one
Rock
of his buddies said we call him Riverdance.
Riverdance?
And actually,
When
out told me his name is Riverdance.
When Mr. Stapleton is in the hack, we will
Oh my.
we will go to
Riverdance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you for the note, Mr. Ryan. We will make that happen.
What was
Riverdance Stapleton.
It is no longer Greg Stapleton. It is Riverdance.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yep.
Riverdance.
Riverdance.
All right. Red sitting 5 in the house.
Wow.
Now for Wilson, the world traveler.
Yellow has hammer. This is Yellow's last vice rock.
Normal again. Nose is okay. I just want to move some granite.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good call, Guion.
Move a lot of granite.
Yeah, but he's calling normal. I don't know if Wilson's normal is as close to the rock as. Oh, look at that.
There.
I think he
Wilson
can hear me.
nudged him over.
Ultimately, Wilson wants to just move 1 or 2. 1 is
2
fine.
rocks would be great.
Just get some shit. Get some S out front.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Get some rocks.
Some hullabaloo.
stones.
Get some hullabaloo out front.
Oh my God.
Leave a bit more open draw.
It's looking good. It's looking
The
very
line's
good.
looking very good. There goes one.
1,
There goes
2,
one.
3,
2.
4.
Perfect.
Got 2 out of the
Already
house.
got 2 out.
Great
Perfect.
shot.
Moved
Great
a couple
shot.
around.
Now
Perfect
they're, and
shot.
now they're only 3.
Now they're only
Leave
3.
some open rocks for Skip. You're good.
That's a double, sir. You
That is
forgot
a double.
the box.
Oh, yeah.
Box.
Box.
Yeah, box.
Box.
Box that
Off of the
man.
box.
I think we've already had the box for this game.
Oh,
right?
did it already ring?
I think
No,
so.
the games should be. No, the box is over on sheet D, it looks like. Steve knows.
Steve's going for the box.
All right, so here is Riverdance with his first rock in end number 5. They are sitting 3.
Here comes the box in the background. Steve brings the box.
We're almost out of it. So.
Riverdance Stapleton.
Riverdance Stapleton.
I think Steve underappreciates how terrible I am at reading lips. Anyway.
Protect your rocks.
This is my box.
He said something else.
Good.
What? They held it pretty well there.
Skip with the best pants, the best shoes,
And the best hair.
best
Best
hair,
hair.
best nickname.
What is his nickname?
Riverdance.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't know that
Oh yeah,
was the Skip.
this is Riverdance.
This is Riverdance throwing now.
Mr. Riverdance, please.
So sorry
To you.
Sorry, sir. Of course. Pardon
Wait,
my lack of
is
respect.
Riverdance the
what's
same as
he-
Lord of the Dance? Is that the same like Michael Flatley
Ooh,
phenomenon
correct.
that we're referring to?
It is,
Okay.
yes. It is.
Okay, just making sure.
Dow came
tough
out
break.
to help the sweeping, and he slipped
And
and,
he slipped.
fell.
And I think did he burn the rock, I assume?
Yeah, he
Looks
did.
Like
He
all right,
did.
tough break. Tough break.
That was
Um,
barely over anyway.
Quick scoring
Just
update on
a hair
sheet
high,
D.
yeah.
Ardsley takes 1 in the 4th.
Yep.
That's a very close game there.
So
It's 3-1 Plainfield.
Guion just
Normal,
gonna hit some
you
more
wanna Try to hit it like just a
and
hair
retain the
high.
box.
Try to get the double. I mean, nose isn't awful because we'll be shot and they'll have to do something about it, but Yeah.
What is his call?
I think it's
Going for a double.
He's going for the head pin there.
There are 2 doubles there.
I assume the top and the inside. Got it. 4 foot.
Hard as you can. Play the roll. Hit and roll. Whoa.
There goes one, and there goes one.
Whoa, whoa.
But a good
Real
roll.
Okay, good roll.
Nice. Very
Good
nice.
roll.
That's fine.
Probably not quite shot, but good enough. That's
Good
a
enough.
very that's a
Well,
very good
Dallas
shot.
calling for Riverdance's second rock just to hit that
told the
yellow
guys, like, I think
out
this
of the
is
way.
awful, but-
If he hits, he's going to just roll in front of the other red.
That'd be perfect. Yeah.
We
Force
can get enough of a
Gian to
roll.
draw against 3.
We won or 2. It's okay. Yeah. What? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so he
just
flicked
swung
an
it in.
arrow.
He kind of flipped it out.
Was a good
Yeah, I got it.
was a good throw, but at the end he just flicked it in a little bit. He's going to take the biter there.
Well,
Leaves
Gian
Gian
still
with an
needs to make it.
Open hit
Yep.
for
Open hit
2.
for 2.
Maybe even a hair more.
Thought his weight was really nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But yeah,
It's
just
that swing,
Control,
the
guys.
arm
Just
coming
nose.
from the outside to the
Yeah.
inside
Get
at
the
the end of the delivery.
Very
That
end,
just
yeah.
messed it
the
up.
old
Yeah.
$1 million slide, dollar release, dollar shot.
Yeah, it's just the weakest link in your whole delivery process. Bad call will be a bad shot.
Relax, guys. Even if we
Bad
even if we
slide
give up the
will
one
be a
here,
bad
it's not
shot.
the end of the world, so
Everything has to hit.
we'll make this.
Unless you're lucky.
Set out.
Oh, boy.
Did set that out
He sure
wide.
did set that out wide.
Is he gonna get any piece of it?
Is he gonna?
I can't tell from this
Because
angle.
I think Red's shot.
He is not.
Oh!
Oh, there's a
Steal,
I think that's gonna
believe.
be
think
a
it's
measure.
one.
Oh, Red.
Looks like
I
red.
got a narrow.
Steal
I
of
think
one.
it's red.
Okay.
Wow.
Albany clawing back into this game, 7-3 through
Two
5.
flashes on the last rock
Yes.
for Guion.
I think they're just making it nice and tight because they know they're on the feature sheet.
Yeah, we
building
we
drama.
never like when the featured sheet game ends
No.
early.
Nope.
Don't look at us, Guion.
Yeah.
Look inside yourself.
Just
Think about how bad you just did.
Just because your opponent swung in, it doesn't mean that you have to
Just
swing
swing
it
out.
out.
Still up by 4 with Himmer. Going into the 6th.
Scoring update on sheet D. The team from Plainfield has taken another single, this time a force, in the 5th end. That's going to make the score 4-1.
Oh, sweepers!
Oh.
Come on.
Plainfield
Let's go after
over
it.
Ardsley.
Would have been a great guard.
Bumper!
And again, calling for the removal of the red rock that just got to be a biter. For those of you who don't curl, if it does not touch the rings,
Yeah!
you cannot take out your opponent's first 2 rocks until 4 rocks have been
Hard as you
thrown.
can! Hard for peace!
This is curling a lot.
It is
Okay.
Did I hear
Well,
hard
save
for
it, save it.
peace?
hard for a piece.
Hard for a piece.
I mean, I'm willing to sweep hard for a lot of reasons. I guess peace is a very valid one.
It's a 4-point game.
Hard for Jesus!
You just need to relax.
Arabata sweet.
Arabata sweet! Arabata
Everybody.
Yeah. Hard for Todrick!
Cheetos. Cheetos. Look it up. You don't know the reference. Cheetos curling.
Hashtag Cheetos curling.
A little bit up weight there. Ian's going to be able to
Kinda heavy.
just sweep it out of the house.
Oh, who is
no.
going to be able to? What, Enrique?
Well,
What?
he waited
What?
a lot to start sweeping.
Mister, I bet my life savings on Keon sweeping.
I know you said
Hey. Men's league title. Who swept to the title?
Oh, the gauntlet is thrown. I'll let the silence speak for
I
itself.
couldn't have made it without him.
So you won men's league, eh?
I did.
Oh, congratulations.
With Gian. And Ben.
Oh, man, that's a great
I
friend.
believe you mean Matt Hamilton.
Yeah, I had Matt Hamilton on my team.
You
before he grew a
drafted,
mustache.
drafted that front end?
Oh boy.
Yes.
Lucky son of a gun.
That's not the front end.
No,
Oh.
we're not on either of them.
Oh.
That's the team.
Oh.
A team of 3.
Ah.
Looks like Yellow is having a hard time with their
Yeah,
hits.
a little tough time here.
Always missing by
Albany
a
going to
little
try
bit.
to capitalize.
Yeah. Keon's got the game. He just has to stay consistent. I feel like I've fallen victim to this a few times. You get that early lead.
Yep.
You want to change your strategy, but you really shouldn't.
You
gotta
really shouldn't.
Stick with what's working for your team. So we'll
Well,
see. We'll see how it goes. But
Sometimes you score a lot, and then
Yep.
you're not as lucky later in the game.
Yeah.
even if it's not luck, like, don't change
You
what's
relax.
working. Like, if your team is hitting well, hit. If your team
Right.
is drawing well, draw.
And sometimes, when you get to the last end and you think, okay, maybe I should just throw it through. I've had games that
It's a lovely draw there, by the
I
way.
decided to just keep the
Sure
strategy
is.
because it was working and it was what people were throwing and throwing well.
Draw.
We don't have a choice. We have to get rid of this.
You have a choice, Gian.
You can draw to it.
Draw down to that shot
Control.
rock. Oh. There's easily a compounding of errors. All it takes is one miss of a hit, then
Yes.
another miss of a hit.
Yes.
And
it
then they're
adds-
sitting
builds up.
5.
Sit 5. Yeah.
Yep, missed hits make for big give-ups, big ends for your opponent.
He says you don't have a choice, but you always have a choice.
See, and Pete,
Looks
Pete
quiet
does
and
not
narrow,
throw very
too.
heavy on his takeouts.
Yeah.
He's going to get
Well,
it.
they're holding it.
Might be the double there.
We're dead nosing it. Whoa.
There's one. There's one and one.
What did you get out of that play?
The back
Almost
one, but
nothing.
you replace the guard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost nothing.
Yeah, almost nothing. So, I mean, now
Yeah.
another 2.
Now Greg's calling to protect the shot rock.
It's dangerous, though. It's easy to get up big in the beginning and get a little comfortable. And then they start to claw their way back.
Greg calling for a little under 4 feet of curl. For a guard.
That's
biting
Mr.
the top.
Riverdance to you, Enrique.
Is it Mr.? Is it Doctor? I'm unclear.
That's a good point. Is it
Senior?
Professor?
It's Lord.
Professor.
It's Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Lord,
of course.
Lord
of
Riverdale.
course,
Lord
of
of the
course.
dance. Of course it is.
Someone-
How could we have been so mistaken?
Someone in this booth is on point.
Well, we got a fall.
He's all right, everybody. He's okay.
It's pretty short, but it's at least blocking shots, so that's
They're
not
gonna
bad.
get a
See, that was supposed to cover the shot rock, and it's just up front.
Wait, where?
but it's
I would've-
Get out of the
not
way,
in front of you.
Gian. Get out of the way.
How much?
Oh my God! Yes,
We'll
that
find
way
out.
overcurled. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they
he
swept
needed-
it. They
he
swept
needed
it
a better
too far.
guard.
They needed to stop sweeping well.
Just the
earlier.
early sweep would have worked better than the late
Then
sweep.
the late sweep. Yeah.
and just the not late sweeping as well.
Yes. Just
It's
stop.
good. It's good for your sweepers to understand what the goal of the shot is. So if they know we don't want it to keep moving, I should stop sweeping.
Hard.
Oh,
out of his
stupid
hand.
narrow.
Barely out of his hand.
Oh, that's a draw now,
Whoa.
narrow out of his hand. So we're going to have to play a plan B here.
which is
We gotta
hitting
get
the
off
yellow
guard. Whoa. Whoa.
and rolling to the other side. Maybe even into the house.
Wow.
All right. 2 in the house with cover.
Super sweeper sweeps it through.
Oh, come on. I'm a Gian fan as much as you are, but that was going out regardless of the sweeping.
Enrique has him actually on the Dykes fantasy team, so he's going to be rooting
Oh,
for
that he's trying to pump up his value for a
Yes.
future trade next weekend. Is
Correct.
that what's happening?
Correct.
Fantasy curling? Is that what we're
I've done
up
that.
to now?
I've done it.
Pump up the value for a trade.
I did Fantasy Congress too one time.
Fantasy Congress.
Yes.
Were they all duds? Is that what I'm guessing?
Do you pick who's
Did
going to
no
be
one
elected,
want
or
anyone?
do you pick
No,
what project gets voted into
You
law?
pick things like you get points if they sponsored a bill that passes, they co-sponsored a bill that passes.
That sounds disgusting.
If they made, if they were on certain publications or if they were on certain talk shows, if they voted against their party. I only did it because the winner got a Harry Blackman bobblehead.
I'm not going to lie, Joe.
That is a hog stone,
That's not nerdy at all, right?
I'm not going to lie, Joe. We're talking to an audience that's mostly outside of DC, which is mostly like myself, which mostly absolutely despises every aspect of that entire process. So, just saying, if you're trying to earn some goodwill.
Oh, no. Nah.
Get that hit roll.
And he's calling a narrow, heavy hit.
Heavy hit.
Support. I like this.
I don't know. Does Wilson have this club in his bag to play a pretty firm weight? Guess we'll find out, won't we?
Hard. Hard away.
Well, I don't know.
No roll. Hard. Wow, it's moving a ton.
Oh!
Again?
Wow. By a whisker.
Huh. well, I'll be.
I think it was optimistic to try to get that close. He should have
played
called
an
for
open
control
hit.
weight and
Yeah.
let the sweepers control it.
What's he calling here?
Hitting the guard?
Why?
No.
Why?
No.
No,
I think
guard for his
he's
shot
calling
rock.
a guard going the other way.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the broom is sitting up there, though.
Yeah.
Probably so they could see it in front of the rocks. Yeah, they need to sweep that to stay. There's some point that you
No,
gotta stop.
don't sweep.
that.
Stop.
Or now bring
Stop
it in.
it,
Now bring it
stop.
in. Forget it. Bring it
Oh, fair enough. Ugh.
in. Rocks in the house. Whatever.
Yeah, fair enough. That works. It's a thing. It happened.
It happened.
Hit, roll.
Other turn now, though.
Other turn. Okay.
Another chance.
What weight would this line?
Normal?
Normal.
Control.
Yeah. Center out always curls more.
Whoa!
Way too wide there. It only starts curling after it crosses the center line.
Still gotta wait.
I think we're gonna. I can't tell.
Flash.
Nope.
That's a flash.
Is it another flash? Nope, he's got it. Oh, he touched it.
He
but
touched it.
oof.
Oh, he put it under cover.
Another opportunity for Albany to claw their way continually back into this game. They're sitting 3.
Oh, my
protect
gosh.
protect against the draw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top 12.
Yeah.
Center line.
I like it.
Yep.
That's Greg's first draw.
Yep.
Senor River Dance's first draw.
Senor, did we discover that
The
his
reasoning?
preferred? No,
Oh,
Mr.
his
Protocol.
preferred suffix.
Suffix.
Yes.
Or prefix.
Oh, jeez, prefix.
Oh,
Lord
Oh,
River Dance.
Man.
Lord.
Rusty.
Lord, Senor.
Lord of the River Dance.
Flipped it with the turn.
Yeah, he really wants top 12. He's thrown very heavy on several draws, so hopefully he tones it down a lot on this one. Because a guard wouldn't be the worst.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't.
It's far better than throwing through. We can all agree to that. Oh,
When is a
it's
three?
heavy.
It is very heavy, yeah.
Oh, we were rooting for your river dance.
Kevin, are you happy now that we called him Riverdance so many times?
Well, that's sticking around.
It is.
But it's
Not a great
God.
position. That's a hit for shot.
The hit and roll, I think.
I mean, I'll say,
Still not a gimme, though.
It's the best.
I mean, I'll be
possible
the
shot.
first to admit here there is some bias here in the booth, but I will say that Albany is also a city that's very near and dear to my heart. I got married there. Clearly, was a destination wedding. Yes, Kristen is from the Albany area.
Wait. Oh, I thought it was like a destination wedding.
I was joking.
Where should I go?
Yeah, right.
St. Lucia? Should I go to St. Martin?
But
no, let's go to Albany.
Albany.
My wife
St.
was
Albans.
But no, Kristen, my wife, she is from town of Latham, New York.
Upper Albany?
That side of Albany.
I did not know that, Joe.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Well, we still admit our biases.
We do.
So, yeah, sorry, Albany. No, but we were hoping for you. That
They're
was
throwing
a little
heavy,
bit too
trying to
deep.
hit the shot rocks.
It's not over yet.
It definitely is.
No, not at all.
Oh, super.
Something's
What?
gonna happen.
Something weird is going to happen. Oh, my God.
Got rid of one of
Got
them.
rid of
Lost
one.
his shooter.
Wow.
Got rid of one
Missing all the
Wild.
takeouts.
Won the hard way.
Maybe he
Jan
should stop trying to
missing
take it out
this.
and just draw it in.
Missing this shit like whoa. S like
stuff,
low.
the
Have we received any complaints?
I
No.
haven't heard the phone ring.
No complaints.
I haven't checked my email.
I'm at least,
You're catching yourself.
yes, I'm at least regretful after the fact, so that probably earned some bonus points with the viewers. No, but he's been missing a lot. He really needs to just calm down.
Settle down.
Settle down, yeah. Take an extra second.
Simmer
group the
down.
team.
Maybe think about some draws instead of some.
So here comes Lord Riverdance. This is his last rock and in for
wide
6.
as F.
Well, it's still in the house.
Whoa, that's
What?
a
Whoa!
Look at that go.
clearly
Sweep it now.
Picked something there.
That definitely was a pick.
And that spot's not that bad. While they are figuring out their last shot, quick scoring update on sheet C. The rink from Potomac has stolen a 1 in the 5th end. It's going to be 4-3 Potomac.
That literally was improbable on B. That was looking to hit the wide side of that red rock, and it picked in to draw into center.
Yeah. So Guion's throwing a draw.
Very, very wild.
Yeah, it also picked at the
What are
end.
you?
and just went sideways.
All right, so Guion, draw against 4.
Wait, is this
that's a hard
Hammer?
shot.
This is Hammer.
Is he trying to come around
my.
or just promote his? Looks
Either
heavy.
or, I'm
Straight
guessing.
draw.
He'll
Looks
take what he
heavy.
can get. Why do you throw to the side that you haven't thrown to for the last 10 rocks?
He's got to take a piece of something there.
Oh,
sweet.
my.
Well,
That's going to be a big measure
going to
there.
be. I think
It
it's.
looks like,
I think it's. I'm going to say 2.
I think it's 2, but
I'm
they're going
looking
to
at
measure
2.
for third.
I think 2 as well. Wow.
Definitely
Wow.
not 4.
Oh, why? Oh.
Yeah, get rid of that one. That's out.
2.
2, they agreed on 2.
Oh,
Okay, that's a steal of 2.
Wow.
Wow, what a game! Albany clawing back, only down 2 now after 6 ends.
I'm surprised with that call. Like every rock had been on the right side. Normally, people will throw at least the one down the line they've seen before. Are you just running that on loop, basically? But so frequently, skips will throw the rock down the line that they've seen for several rocks
Right,
before
right,
because they have
sure.
a sense of
They
weight,
got
they have a
sense
sense of line. That was pretty wild call to go completely
Yeah.
to the other side.
Yep.
But he had plan B on that side. He was trying to, I think, draw around.
Yeah.
Or
But the promote
but-
was there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the promote was plan B for the draw.
Yeah.
It ended up being neither here nor there.
So light on that side because he didn't know the weight over there.
Oh, now we have a close game here.
we sure do.
Got a barn burner.
Wide!
I tell you, so I commentated a game earlier
Yes.
today on the feature sheet. A team went up 6-0 and very nearly lost it in the 8th.
Oh, mercy.
Full 12.
The team went up
Done.
6 in the first 3 ends.
That's fine.
This team went up 7 in
7.
the first 3 ends.
Yeah.
And
There.
So the sheet is
it's
cursed.
it's no guarantee.
Not at all.
Certainly no guarantee.
Well, that's 5 and under for you.
Guion's got to keep on to it here.
It does make it exciting, doesn't it?
It does.
And it is. This has been a very exciting game.
That's a lot of weight there. and pretty far out there. It does curl back.
It's curling
It's
and
curling
checking
a
down
lot.
too.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Is it
must have-
even-
It had to pick because that hogged.
Oh, it hogged?
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 4.
Now again, try to draw behind, start putting lots of his rocks in the house because it hasn't worked well.
He's got to go on the offensive now.
Oh, that's narrow. I wonder why they're not sweeping because that's going to be right on that red.
No, it's dead nose. Whoa. It's fine.
Not too bad. Didn't go all the way in.
We can show half here, Pete. Top 4 though.
Yeah, and now he's going for draws.
I think that's
Stay
smart
behind
with
cover.
Peter.
Lots of rocks up front. Peter's a good shot for the draws. He draws a lot better than he takes out.
I agree.
Yeah. So it's always a good idea to get your players' qualities and use them. Don't get the guy who doesn't take out well to do a lot
Sure.
of takeouts because he's going to miss a few of
I mean,
them.
the first thing you need to do is execute the shots.
Right.
So
Hard.
It's
if you can't do that, the rest is
Give me
gonna
everything.
doesn't
Hard,
matter.
Steve. Whoa.
very thin there. Very nice shot, but I think it's going to go through.
Good sweep, Steve.
He had to sweep
Oh,
for
it's still in the
line.
house.
Still stuck it around. Okay.
Yeah. So it's going
Okay.
to be very hard to draw around that and still get to the house.
Absolutely.
Because he was very close and he got all the way back there. So Greg's trying to call for his teammate to put a rock between those two yellows. What are they playing on the TV in the back there? Is it a physics class?
That's an excellent question. It looks like physics class. Yes. Yeah, we got a hockey game on the main screen, and in the other screen, we've got a physics lecture.
Is it physics of curling?
I don't know.
Line's good. Line's really good.
Do you know what's going on in the back screen there,
Line's really
Jimmy?
good.
What did I miss, Jen?
It's a
Oh,
physics
no, I
class.
don't.
You were the physics teacher.
No, wait a minute. That's not.
no,
Is that
no.
a physics? I can't tell actually. I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
it
I see some like
Robots.
wall.
is. Robots.
Oh, it's talking about inelastic collisions, which I could tell you about in spades. I don't know why there's a video of that going on.
That makes.
And they say curlers are nerdy. Come on.
So, curling rocks are generally elastic collisions because there's very little loss of kinetic energy in the transfer between the collision of one rock to another.
I see.
Fun fact for our viewers out there, to save you all the boring physics of everything that I try to impart upon my students, if there's one thing you can learn about elastic collisions is that when they hit each other, the angle that they depart at is 90 degrees apart. So when you picture a cue ball hitting another ball,
yes,
the direction the cue ball travels and the direction the ball that's hit
It's
travels
always gonna be 90.
will be 90 degrees. The same with curling rocks. They will be 90 degrees apart.
Oh, wow.
Makes it very easy to visualize where the shooter is going to go, where the hit rock is going to go.
This short lecture will make me a better curler.
Elastic collisions, folks. Physics. It's real.
Science.
Without physics, curling itself would be impossible.
Indeed. Life, existence, feelings, emotions, everything would be impossible without physics. Love.
But particularly curling.
And love.
That's okay.
I hope our viewers learned something from that, if nothing else. So, there you go. Snap.
We have a scoring update on sheet A. The rink from Bucks County is going to take 2 in the 6th end.
Yay!
So the score is now tied at 7. Is that right? There's a head in the way. Yes, it looks like it's tied at 7.
Get out of the way, sir.
7?
7
on sheet
Yeah, it's tied at 7.
Correct.
7
7
up.
on sheet A.
Tied at
Yes.
7 after 6.
And scoring update on sheet D. Another single, another steal of 1 for the rink from Plainfield. So that's going to make the score 5-1, Plainfield over Ardsley. Ardsley, and I want to point out, there's a gentleman in Ardsley who's wearing a pair of custom Ardsley Curling Club loudmouth golf pants. Just stunning. Just stunning.
I knew that's right up your alley.
It is. It is.
Can't go wrong with loud mouth.
Just touching the
So
wheelchair line
the
on
logic
side.
here, Guion's calling for a guard
guard?
up on the left side. It sure seems like it's easy to draw in on the right for red, I would think.
There's a lot of,
I might have guarded the draw on the right side over the
Well,
left.
that's what Greg called for the last shot. So he's closing up where Greg has tried already.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I was in the head, so I missed that.
It's not where we want it. Leave it way high. I don't want them to be able to use it at all. It's fine.
Quite useless as far as guards go.
Well, remember the last time we talked about a useless guard, it actually came into play.
Oh, that was a good time. Oh, curling.
The rock and the
That's
crotch.
running back to make his shot. I guess they want to play the 8th.
Wait, what is it called?
Cause a draw on the right side.
Okay.
Which I believe you were just talking about.
I like that. He has backing.
And it's been curling a lot on that side.
Oh, flicked it narrow at the last
Yeah,
moment.
it was a good
very,
slide.
very narrow. Oh,
Look for the promotes now.
the slide was good, but he just threw it narrow at the last moment. It's going to wreck on the guards. It's going to do absolutely nothing.
I still want it here first. We get that. I don't think they have a.
What do you think? Because you were out here and it
Yeah, it just didn't stay out. Yeah, I guess we can come in a little bit. I feel like once you get in a little bit, though, it'll move. It
It's a
seems
risky
like it
shot
wants
with
to.
that red close guard there.
Indeed, it is.
It's not a close guard, it's a biter.
Again, we just want to cover part of the run and the draw.
But his last one stayed out so much that I don't think it's going to be a big problem.
Why? So he's drawing in on the left side.
Yes.
Does he prefer that to the right?
Or
for
maybe
some
he's
reason?
just closing the draw.
If we make this guard good.
I guess that's it. There's,
Still fast
yeah,
on
I
the
guess the left side is a bit more open than the right. So yeah, might as well go for it.
Yeah. Too much.
Oh,
Around hard line.
a bit wide.
Oh, Oh, he's calling sweep for line there.
I don't know why.
As long as we're around.
Unless they're looking for the tick.
Oh, he didn't want to tap the red.
Okay, that's fine.
That's
they
not
can't
bad.
hit Rolfie shot, I think.
Huh.
So. Damn.
That works there.
Now Greg looking for a very hard shot to
65
promote
is the shot today.
between the two yellows into the 4-foot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Apparently.
bad.
That's really strange because he's very tight there.
That's not a lot of
That's
ice.
not the promote.
That's what's he trying to do?
Oh, angle in off the yellow, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But he's putting it right where he should be hitting it.
Oh.
He certainly didn't throw what.
All bets are off.
It's still a promote on the red there.
It was wide and light, and all bets are off.
Wrong side.
Nothing there.
Nothing. Nah, nothing.
All right, we have to take a shot at this, yeah?
You do?
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Wait,
No,
this
yeah.
is hammer, right?
You
Yeah.
have two.
You
Save
have
two.
Guys,
Save. Don't do
that
anything
red one,
stupid.
do we see any
Just
of
hog
it?
it.
So he can't see.
I guess he also can't.
He
screw
can't see
anything
shot
up,
rock
right?
at all. I don't think he can screw this up at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
to hit the
Yeah.
back
Yes,
one?
take a shot at it.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Sure,
take a shot at it.
Yeah, it's your
Got
5.
nothing to lose.
It's
There-
your 5, it's game.
It's
No,
for a
they-
lot.
To
it's-
make it.
He
ever make
and
it.
even still, it's risky. He can only see about a third of that red. He can't see any of the shot rock. So
Yeah,
risky, worth it.
and
go
there are no
for it.
red guards that he might promote in, right?
No. Yeah, no. He can see very little of that red. If he makes this, it will be quite awesome.
Still waiting.
Still waiting.
Got to start the curl.
There it goes. There it goes.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
I agree. Yeah, it's looking really great from our angle here.
Right, perfect, dig deep, hard.
Nice go, swim it!
There we go.
That's 4.
That's
Not the 5, it's just 4.
that's 4.
4, but that's game.
Nice.
That should be. I would imagine so.
Well, we just had a game here that the team was losing by 7 and they played the 8th end.
Yeah.
So this would be 6 points.
That's a great shot by Guion.
He's just looking to see if there's going to be a handshakes or not. So down 6 with hammer.
That's 6.
11 to 5.
You can start it. If you start it before the 0, you play it. We have 3 minutes left on the clock.
The question isn't if you're allowed to play it.
And that's
There you
handshakes.
go.
All right, everybody. Well, that's an excellent game between Albany and Guion from Potomac. Yep. Lord of the Riverdance is going to go move down to the B event. Guion and his Potomac rink is going to move on to the next round of the A event. The final score 11-5. That was a
Good game, guys.
wow. That was real up in.
There's some nervous moments.
There was.
for
There
sure.
was.
It was dicey.
That was a for a 6-point game. That was a quite exciting one. I'll say
You
what.
never have secured it by
Never.
any means. You got to
Never,
keep
ever,
fighting.
ever. A lot of credit to Albany for continuing to claw back into that game.
They did
So,
show
yeah.
come back there.
They sure did. They sure
All
did.
right. Well, good game.
So I guess, well, yeah, well, that's a good call, Scott. We've moved over to Sheet A now. It's in a tight game here. We have
7-7 tie.
7-7 tie in the 7th end. Bucks County against Philadelphia. We also got a tie on Sheet C currently. We'll keep you updated on that game as well.
Yeah, Sheet C is playing the 7th end, but this is going to be the last end for them. They've been playing a little slower than the other sheets.
And, yep.
Sheet D might be able to play another end. They have just the less rock to throw. There are 2 minutes on the clock now.
The timing is hour 52. Finish the end you're on. Play one more.
No,
No.
on hour and 52, finish the end you're playing.
Ah. All right.
Benoit.
That's quick.
Yep.
Well, again, a noble effort by the Albany rink, skipped by Greg Stapleton, a.k.a. Lord Riverdance.
With Dave Dahl.
Alejandro.
With Dave Dahl.
Dave Dalal, Alejandro Bucco, and John Donahue. Round of applause for the game coming off the ice. And Enrique, who again was the winning team on Potomac?
The winning team is the Gian Gorospe rink with Gian skipping, Wilson Coe as his vice, Pete Van Buren through second rocks, and Steve Kaltenbaugh through lead rocks.
So over on sheet A, it appears that the Bucks County rink is got one protected close to the button.
And on sheet D, if they can throw this one real quick, then they can play another. They can play the end.
I like their chances.
25 seconds on the clock. It's got to cross T line.
Wow, he is. There we go. It's got to cross near T line.
Yeah, cross the near T line
Okay.
with 15 seconds to go.
All right.
So they will be playing the eighth on sheet D. Yellow leading by 3 points there.
Yes.
And with hammer.
That being said, this game on sheet A is over. The clock has turned red.
Oh,
and
they haven't thrown the first rock in the eighth end.
They haven't thrown the first rock in the eighth end.
So
I
whoever
don't
scores
know if
here
they
is going to be
noticed.
the winner.
Well, this is going to be a hero shot from Philadelphia.
This is a hammer shot being lined up right now.
I don't know what that shot is. Between the two reds?
For a run.
Oh.
And that's handshakes. Bucks County steals one in the seventh. Time expires. That's 8-7. Bucks County over Philadelphia.
Sorry, Joe. I know you're a Philly man, but I played against Dave Schmel in Bucks County,
Yes.
and he's a good guy. So I was kind of rooting for him.
I'll say
so.
again, they say they're from Philadelphia and they're in the suburbs, so.
Like,
you know.
Yeah, tell me what PS you went to. I only know that from Law and Order. They probably don't even have those
They
in
do
Philly.
not have PS.
They don't
do
call
not.
them PS.
They do not.
They actually call them school names.
They do.
Oh, okay. That's how little I know about Philadelphia. So.
No, I went to a private school, but in an actual, but not in the nicest part of the city. So it kind of balanced out.
Have we shifted over to C?
We are looking at C.
Is that where our attention is shifted?
Scott's
Very
quality
busy
camera
house.
work.
We're at 4-4.
Tied going into the seventh
In
with
the
This is going to be the last end.
with
in this
a
game as well.
ton of
Well,
rocks in the
this
house.
skip has a very interesting delivery. You can see that he has that knee pad.
Up to skip
And instead of
rocks.
sliding on his foot, he slides on that knee pad.
He just bashes the F out of his lower leg instead. Is that
Yeah, I guess. I used to fall on my knee on my first year.
Yeah, that seems like a really poor strategy. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Just bam!
Some sort of
take that lower leg.
Quasi Utica slide there.
Super light.
Who's shot there?
Well, Potomac is in. You couldn't be in better shape if you wanted to steal here.
No.
2 buried.
Look
and
at those
I don't know.
guards
What's
out
there,
there.
about 50 rocks up there?
More rocks than humanly possible.
Yes.
Is that what's happening?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
This is where
9
this is where we need a
guards.
telestrator.
Right. Angle, 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 angle.
I've got tired of saying the word angle, so I stopped. But you can imagine how many angles it takes to make this shot.
Oh, the inelastic collisions would just be absurd.
They're elastic, Joe. I thought I taught you people these things.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Oh, science. Elastic collisions. Oh. Gee damn it.
So this is skip Sean Phillips from Potomac throwing his first rock. I'm assuming he's going to put up another guard. I don't know.
As if we needed it.
If we needed it, but, you know.
But you might as well.
Why not?
What else are you going to do?
What else
Clog
are you
it
gonna
up.
do? Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it for sure this is the last end? Like
Yes.
both the skips know
Yes.
it, we think.
Oh,
It doesn't
the
matter.
clock is red.
They
Yeah,
will
okay.
be called off.
Yeah,
okay,
they will be called off.
fair enough. Okay.
There's a game starting at 10, and I think there's a scrape before then.
There's
but
not.
no scrape.
No
Nope.
scrape.
Nope,
We're
nope,
doing
nope.
three draws between scrapes.
Correct. Correct.
All right, so 1 rock left per team. Yellow is up.
Yellow's going to have to, well, I guess their only shot is an angle raise on the
Sorry.
guard out there. I guess we're going to call that guard F.
Can we get the there's really
Angle
not.
raise on. Well, he's coming on the left side, so
Across it, I guess.
Got some.
a little narrow there. They should be on.
It's not impossible.
No, it's not.
Oh, so narrow.
They should have swept it early.
Ow. Balk.
Handshakes.
A gallon effort. All right, that's going to be in conclusion on sheet C. Congratulations to the Potomac Rink for winning a 6-4 game over Bucks County.
I know.
Huh? What now?
Hello.
Oh, how?
Oh, are we done? They actually never turn it off. It hits the mute button.
You're off.
The
Well,
only
we
game
still got,
being
we still
played
got-
is on sheet D.
Still got 28 people watching us. Thanks, everybody,
Yeah.
for continuing to watch the 79th annual Francis Dykes Bonspiel here at the National Capital Curling Center, home of the Potomac Curling Club. We're in bonus coverage.
That is right. 3 bonuses.
That'd be bone-eye coverage.
With red in the need to steal 3 so that they can play an extra in and try to steal again.
Sitting 2.
With lots of guards, they're not in terribly bad shape here.
No, it's really hard to steal a 3, but
I've done
they're
it.
setting up for it.
I did it one time when I played in Cleveland, and I was playing with 2 women I've never met before and a guy who has played 4 times in his life and isn't a member of a curling club. It was fantastic.
Are you broadcasting tomorrow, Joe?
Yes, I will be on the air tomorrow early afternoon, I believe. Let me double check that.
And they managed to get out one of the
Well, it
the
was
3
a guard,
rocks.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
there's still
it's
2.
no longer available to him.
It's a round of applause for the Sheet C game. Again, that was Potomac winning over a team from Bucks County. Congratulations to the Potomac Ring. They're going to advance to the next round of the A event.
D. Roxy's 202 is anxious to see some pebbling. Some hot pebbling action.
Pebbling action. Oh, my.
Well,
actually, no, I will not be on the mic tomorrow. I'll be on Saturday at 7:15 prime time.
Oh, I'm doing the Saturday morning, the 2 morning draws.
Yes,
I'm doing a Saturday morning as well.
Right,
I guess we'll be together.
Yeah, I will be on with Stephen All the Way Enixon at 7:15
All
tomorrow
the way.
on Saturday. Correct. And then I'll also be calling the final.
Awesome.
My second final. I called the 2013 final with Dave Bykowski. An excellent person to call a game with, as he has actual sports radio experience.
Byko is a man of many talents.
He is.
Where is he now?
Connecticut.
Connecticut, yeah. Incoming red rock. They got to put one in the gap between the 2 yellows, a little bit lined up with the yellow that's close to the house. If it's a little heavy, they can drag it all the way into the house, but they're trying to go for a guard here. I think the weight is very close to being a biter, which wouldn't be bad at all.
A biter would be pretty good.
Nicely done around that guard.
But again, they still got to get a 3rd rock in there to tie.
Yeah, and that curled too much to protect the button, which is what they were trying to do. Yellow now trying to go between the yellow and the red rocks there and try to get to that yellow rock in the house. All they need is not to let red steal 3. So rocks in the house are good.
Are fine, yes. So 10 o'clock draw, we're going to have Potomac and Schenectady on sheet A. The feature match is going to be Plainfield versus Philadelphia. Sheet C, we've got a team from Triangle against Albany. And Sheet D, we've got Bucks County versus Diamond State, the new arena club in Newark, Delaware. So that'll be the 10 o'clock draw, ladies and gentlemen. So we want to thank everybody who's watched this game so far. Again, we're in bonus coverage. And that is going to skirt on through. This makes things very, very interesting.
Yeah, that's the right call. You want it up front. You want it to be counting.
So again, this is a 5-2 game. Ardsley looking to steal 3 to tie.
And this is a make it or break it. You gotta put it in the
You
house.
gotta put it in the house. Exactly, Enrique.
Don't be light. Don't be heavy. between top 12 and back 12.
You got 12 feet of a house to work with.
You got a house.
Right?
You got a house to work with. Put it there somewhere.
You just have to make it between the gap between the red and the yellow.
Many, many eyes fixed on sheet D. And it's not because of those fantastic pants.
Which, if he makes, then yellow still has a chance to either draw or hit something.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make it, that's the last shot of the game.
Correct.
They need to steal a 3.
All right, Nuts K taking his time.
That little leg shake there.
Yep. Gather your thoughts. Don't rush it.
Everybody's waiting.
Certainly don't have to worry about time right now.
And the next game starts. It's scheduled to start at 10.
We're running right on time.
Yeah. This game started 5 minutes before the scheduled time.
So the rock is away. Sweepers are not on it.
I think you got a sweep for line
I think you got a sweep for line too.
You have to go around that red. If you hit that red, you're out.
Whoa. I think it's going to play the back.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
That's a peach.
They had to sweep it.
Yeah, what a beaut.
Almost a perfect freeze.
Wow, beautiful shot. Ice water in the veins.
They had to sweep to make it around that red guard. Otherwise, it would have curled too much. So that's why it's on the T line now.
So
it would be better to stay up.
You just need,
draw
to the 8-foot.
It's just got to beat
draw
that,
to the 8-foot. That's all you need.
Full 8 will do it.
Easy for us to say is we're behind the glass.
And he was watching the line for the last shot, so he knows what to call.
Smart move. Very smart move.
If the rock behaves the same, he might be able to make it. Looks a little bit light there on the delivery.
Yeah, and sweepers think so too. Oh, I think
he only has to outcount one of those 3.
It's still looking, it's short.
Oh, he needs someone to come and help him there.
It's short. They're pounding really hard, though. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, it's going to be short. Not enough. A steal of 3 in the 8th end.
Wow. A tight game. It's good that we're ahead of schedule. We've got to see one more.
Woo! What an 8th end. We got to really compliment the skip from the Ardsley rink for such a clutch draw.
What are they?
They're figuring out which way they're going to throw the rocks. They're going to throw them up, or they're going to push them back and throw them back down. That's all.
So they're going to play to the far house.
They're going to play to the far house. Thank you for the 28 viewers who are catching our bonus coverage of the 79th annual Francis Dykes Bonspiel.
Now with a free extra end, all included in your viewing cost.
It also smells like brownies in here. Did you catch this?
Is it brownies or is fish?
Well, one of us is way off. I don't know why they're serving fish at 9:35.
Smells like brownies.
For a second there, I was questioning my senses. Thank you for setting it straight.
Okay, so again, yellow has hammer. Red is going to try to steal. Now they only need to steal 1. They got the corner guard there for red.
High but in play.
Yeah, but they need to cover the button if they want to protect that and be able to put the rock there and hide. They can't leave the center open because it's easy to draw with
for
your
the last shot.
Yeah. So when you don't have hammer, usually you try to put your guards up on the center line so that you can promote them later.
And that is just over.
Yeah, now the team with hammer put the rock in the center line.
Yeah, they're doing reverse.
They're protecting each other's rocks.
Right.
A call for red, which looks like it's a draw, an out-turn draw to the button. A little light to get to the button, but it's probably in the house. Top 12, top 8. Maybe it's still just a guard. Now they got the guard that they should have gotten earlier. For the team that wants to steal, the guards are good. For the team that wants to score, they should start moving stuff around. But the call for yellow here with hammer is to draw behind the guard. Got some sweeping action there. 2 people sweeping for weight. Yellow just allowing the front to get a little gummed up there. That's dangerous for them. Ardsley pants guy throwing. Everybody trying to draw around there, but not finding the right combination of weight and line. That looks like it's also going to get to that guard. Nothing in the house yet. So what's the rule? If the team with hammer loses if they don't score in the extra end?
If it's a blank, the hammer loses, yes.
Are we talking about the new rules for?
Yes. Yes.
I think it's good. The next major, or what do you want to call it? The Elite 10 is going to have that rule, I think. The one coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know I'm a little late to the game.
What,
I apologize.
In the extra end, if
in an extra end, yeah.
It never blanks on that level. The Elite doesn't.
You wouldn't
usually
want
blank
to.
on extra
You
end.
would, yeah, you wouldn't want to. You don't need to.
So I do want to clarify the scent in the room.
Okay.
We were both wrong, but I was a lot closer. It's funnel cake.
Okay.
Yes. So
it was the.
So it's frying in oil, but it's cake.
Excellent point, Scott. Excellent point. The point is we were both wrong. And there's funnel cake, so all those things. Well, no,
that all adds up to funnel cake.
Yeah, exactly. It all adds up to funnel cake.
Now there is a yellow rock in the house, so red has to put something there and outcount that yellow. Skip calling for a draw into the 4-foot on the right side. Weight looks pretty good. A little bit of sweeping for line there. A little afraid that it will hit the red guard before it goes around. Now 2 sweepers, maybe it's for weight. He's going for the promote now. Gets the promote into the house and into shot position.
Mercy.
Very nice shot.
Very nice shot.
Yellow calling for a direct hit on that rock that was just put in. Well, it's not the rock that was put in there, but the rock that was promoted into the house. A good control shot. Trying to get there, no sweep yet. Maybe it will get to it, but not. Oh, it's a
what
great
a beautiful
shot.
roll.
Nice.
Look at
Hit
the roll.
and a roll.
Man.
And they have hammer, so that's going to be very hard for red to really outcount that. He's trying to draw around the guard and in there.
Top of the 4.
While we're waiting for the shot, I got to give a lot of credit to the Ardsley rink for not only stealing that 3, but it can be a bit deflating when you're constantly giving up singles during a game. And with their hammer, they only got 1. They got a single.
They got 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
5, and 6. They
Yeah.
gave up singles.
Yeah, but to continue to play hard
To
and
just get pounded.
and and to come back and tie this game in the 8th is quite a feat for the Ardsley rink. So
And tie the game with a massive steal.
Yeah.
A steal of
it was
3.
all that, and that draw by the skip was just a beaut. Really put the pressure on Plainfield, and he couldn't come through. So anyway, this is right skip's rocks. Sweepers aren't touching it at all. Looks pretty heavy from our vantage point.
It's going in, but it's
Close,
through the
but yeah,
house.
it's going to be through the house. Just a hair more over, it would have been pretty good. Good try.
Well, unless they plug that hole, that's his next shot is going to be the same.
Yeah,
Just get it into 4-foot behind cover.
I think that's the call.
Nobody's really come around from the intern side. That's there.
Yeah,
There's
but there's a yellow guard there that's a little bit off center. Makes the right side of the sheet a little more desirable. Nice shot there. guarding your rock that's in the top 8 there.
Can't ask for anything better than that.
Yeah, protecting from
Pretty
the
nice.
direct draw into the red.
So again, the
But
10
Scott-
o'clock. Yeah, go ahead.
Scott, I think you're right. On the left side, they might be able to
There's
come
room.
around and
There's-
just bite the 4-foot
There's
circle.
plenty of room there. Yeah, maybe they're just keeping quiet about it and
Saving it for
saving
the end.
it for the last shot.
For their
yeah.
last shot. Yeah, good
Yeah.
point.
At this point, I would start hitting stuff. I need some weight to get in there. I need to clear the front.
So again, the feature game at 10 o'clock is going to be Philadelphia 3 against Plainfield 1. Those games, if I can find the skips for those, I'll let you know. Philadelphia 3 and Plainfield 1. Philadelphia 3 is skipped by Ryan Green. Plainfield 1 skipped by Patty Coburn. 10 o'clock. But we're going to put that aside right now and watch the remainder of this game at the 7:30 draw. Ardsley versus Plainfield. We're in a 5-5 tie in an extra end.
Nice way to start crashing guards and cleaning up the front.
That is lovely weight. That's what you want. There goes.
It only takes out one of them.
Takes out one. I guess cleans it up a smidge, but
Yeah, it's a hard position for red now because
yeah.
they got to clean up the front, but they got to, when they get that, they still have to protect their rock going in there.
Mm-hmm.
And a nice guard.
There it is. Couldn't put it any better. So Ardsley got themselves in a little bit of a pickle here.
And no reds that they can promote.
No reds
there.
they can promote, yeah.
Well, there is a yellow into red through the gap into the shot rock, but that's that's not the 5 and under level.
No. I mean, he was.
Dean once tried one of these. But sometimes you're forced into a circus shot.
Precisely.
And if it's a shot that you make one time out of 10,
That's all that matters. You make
yep,
it one.
make them in glory.
Yep.
We had a shot here a few months ago Frank Camper did on sheet C coming back.
He got it on video, didn't he?
Yes.
Yes.
And it was posted in our Facebook page. And he just came between two rocks that there was no gap between them, but he hit the first one on the front, the second one in the back, and rolled in.
Frank is he's playing in this tournament this weekend, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
Maybe
he
we'll
lost
see
the
another
afternoon
one.
game.
Well, he lost against a very good team from Triangle,
Yes.
if my memory serves me right. I think that was a team skipped by former Potomac Curling Club member Matt Henning. Or no. He was the second on that team. It was skipped by the gentleman Trevor Gow, who won the Kaiser this year.
Oh, wow.
So
very strong team.
Yeah, very strong team.
And Triangle now, they have the dedicated ice.
Yep.
2 clubs in North Carolina now have dedicated ice. So if you live in North Carolina, you can play at Charlotte or you can play at Triangle.
Speaking of which, Charlotte, I don't think they're here this year. I don't think they're here this year.
I don't think there's any. Well, now that they have their own ice, they don't have to travel anymore.
Well, Triangle came, so thanks, Triangle, for coming by and stopping over.
Frank Kemper is listening, folks.
Oh, awesome.
He smiles. Smile, smile, smile.
But it's very good to see Matt Henning back here at Potomac. And here is Skip's first stone for Ardsley. He's already got one clutch draw in his pocket, as we saw in the 8th end.
And he decided to just come around, A little bit
Looks
heavy.
heavy, yeah. They're still sweeping it, though.
And no curl there. Oh, a little heavy, yeah. They needed more curl, less weight.
Yeah.
And they could have gotten a little bite out of the red circle.
So he knows it's there. So I would assume
yellow would block it.
They should.
They would guard that up. And if he's successful, it's going to make it very, very difficult for Ardsley to get shots down here. I'd say darn near impossible. But what do I know? I'm just a humble commentator.
Yeah, a perfect guard is going to make it very challenging, but it may not be perfect. It may be an opening.
Yeah, that guard on the right side, that red guard on the right, blocks the draw on the right side into the 4-foot.
Yeah.
And yellow's hoping that they can block the draw on this side, which is what the team from Ardsley just
looking
tried.
a little tight, at least from my vantage point, which is terrible.
It certainly made it
okay.
harder. Maybe blocked it completely.
I like that shot.
You like
yeah,
it?
it's an excellent shot. Now they're
trust you
looking at the other side again. Maybe
the right side.
Yeah, the right side.
Well, there's still a draw into the house, but can you be shot? That's
you got to bite
you
red.
have no choice.
Well, you don't. You don't.
No
but,
choice.
It's definitely a hard shot now.
Now he's looking at what, promoting that red, or he thinks he can still go around.
That red's not promotable.
No.
So yellow into red, red into yellow. Through the gap and stick. I don't see anything else.
I don't see anything
at all.
And you can't get rid of both yellows.
No.
There's 3 yellows in the house.
Yeah, but the front one, you outcount the front one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But if you try to take out the back one, you can't get rid of the back one without moving the red either.
Right. And you can't get to the yellow on
Looks
the
like it's going to be the draw there.
Without getting through the one on the top.
He's got to work around a lot of granite to get this to bite 4-foot.
Got to be real close to that guard and then come in and bite the edge of the red circle on the right side where he's putting the broom there.
I missed a lot easier shot like this last night on this exact same sheet. In this exact same circumstance, as a matter of fact.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. While we wait for a decision here on sheet B, this is our last first draw coming up here at 10 o'clock. So we have a few reminders that most people have heard before. Here are the reminders. 1, please keep your stuff in the locker rooms or in your car, or hang your broom up on the personal broom side. We have limited space here in the warm room, and we need as much space as possible for beer. A reminder, if you have not signed a waiver, please stop by the wall of beer and sign a waiver. It's an ice waiver, not a beer waiver. You can still drink beer. Brooms Up will be here Saturday from 11 to 7 and Sunday from 10 to 3. Webcast. Our feature sheet is sheet B, but we will have live score updates for all draws. And
so here is the final skip stone of the rink from Ardsley.
Oh,
needs the hero shot. Needs the hero shot. Something into something into something. No.
Did not happen.
A gallant effort, though, from Ardsley, stealing 3 in the 8th, even to bring it to an extra end. So that's going to continue the 7:30 draw. Scott, Enrique,
thank you, Joe.
Good show tonight.
Joe,
thanks very much.
Pleasure
well
being
done.
here.
Thanks everybody for
Enjoyed
tuning in.
working with you?
Yes, we'll have a game on in 8 minutes, so stay tuned. And thanks again for watching. Good night.
Good night.
There will be a timer.